L.I.T.T. There's dudes and that girl Toni. It done finally came together. Atlanta and New Orleans. Living in today's time. We lit. Air Monday 9 to 11. On the night, yeah. You don't wanna miss it. Got the dopest guess and we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Toni and Duke, best in the business. Watch them get it. Go to YouTube. Search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guarantee. Have you laughing to your because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. Toni and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
All right. This is Duke That's Doom.
Hey, your girl, Toni B. Dominique. Some people don't know how to prepare for life.
I had to get my apparatus. I had to get it taken care of. So yeah, we good. We locked and loaded. 2 in the chamber. It's that double barrel.
Okay.
Shout out to all my people that like firearms. I like firearms. So, Toni, do you have a firearm?
I do have a firearm.
What type of gun do you have?
One that shoots.
One that shoots?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean,
do it shoot like pew pew?
It can't shoot like pew pew. Somebody gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
It don't shoot like pew pew.
For real? Do you don't know what brand it is or what caliber it is?
I think I have a 9mm Glock.
A 9mm Glock. Lemon squeeze?
I don't even know what lemon squeeze means.
Okay. Well, it has the little handle on the back side of it, and when you squeeze it, it's like you have to, compress it.
No,
and then,
I don't think
okay, well, cool. And shout out to all the gun owners, not the illegal gun owners. They be trying to kick up stuff, but
not the illegal gun owners.
Nah, man.
Why they don't be included?
Cause people that went legally, ran their name and got a gun.
It's just this shout out is just for them.
Yeah. They ain't got no hot pistols and all. When you start buying hot shit, you just contribute to people going steal or do some devious stuff to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I say that as I also say, if y'all have any flat screen, you know what I'm saying, high quality smart TVs or projectors, I'm at Legacy Cuts. Pull up to the shop. If y'all got food stamps, okay?
That reminds me of a college story, bro.
What happened?
My roommate and one of my partners, right?
Uh-huh.
Them boys really went, and he was in college at Alabama State, and I can speak on it because them boys went to jail for it. You feel me? But
okay.
They broke into the dorms.
They did that or y'all did that?
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Because I'm not a thief.
Gotcha.
They did use my vehicle, though. So I was kind of accessory.
You were an accessory.
Yeah.
Were you the getaway guy?
No, I wasn't.
So you wasn't even a part of it, but they just used your car. Did you know that that's what they were going to do when they used the car?
Yeah, because they had already took one of them.
Okay, what's the one of the multiple things they took?
So the flat screen TV you talking about.
Okay.
So them boys went into the
and you
door.
had a big enough car, so they was like, let me get your car right quick.
Back seat, I got you.
I had one of them Mercury Sables, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Sable?
Yeah. That look like a Ford Taurus.
Yeah.
So them boys basically went in that mud, took one of the TVs, then sold it to the barbershop across the street.
Yeah. Where they took it from?
The dorm.
From the dorm.
So like in the lobby in the dorm.
They took both of
the
them. College TV. They took the college.
Yeah, so
were they students there or just guys in the neighborhood?
They got cameras in there.
Yeah. So that's
they
how
didn't
they
even
got caught.
Oh,
But,
that doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah, they was on. It was college, bro.
That just doesn't make sense. That's not even logical to make that. I'm saying that's like robbing a pizza man. You do know you ordered the pizza with your card.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but
and people do it every day. And to kill him, and then go try to get away in your mother's car.
On college campus, they
wow.
all went to school there.
Yeah.
So on a college campus that you go to school, so your face is in the recognition
system.
When you gotta get your ID, they have to take your picture.
That is crazy. You know what, man? I'm glad
that same picture shows up on the camera.
I'm glad you didn't rock with those guys that night.
All right.
Oh yeah, I see.
Shout out to making good life choices.
You made a good decision, bro.
Yeah, like I always hung around robbers, but I never went on the licks. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like no, cuz.
Don't say that on here. We just playing. He don't know nobody.
Allegedly.
But nah, I mean, I appreciate, I understand, and I appreciate the fact that you are able to be a leader and stand alone and just make a solid, conscientious decision that's best fitting for you, and not just take pressure, because a lot of young men are in jail because they can't deal with peer pressure. Like for real, I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And
my homeboys was doing it, so
I've never been that guy, and I think just talking, growing up, having a lot of men talk to me and just pour into me, like my uncles and my stepdad, my real pops. It's like I just never was the guy where I felt like you can talk me. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you, I'm so much of an independent, bro, that if a group of kids formulated a plan before I came outside, and then they say, "Oh, here come Duke," and I come up the street like, "Yo, we about to do whoop to whoop," and I'm like, well, who organized this? You know what I'm saying? Well, what Jason say to voodoo? I'm like, well, first thing, is Jason a high-ranking neighborhood kid? Like, I'm like, first, do I respect Jason? Like, if I don't respect Jason, then I'm not following Jason.
Even if I respect him, though, it's always, do I respect? Because I can respect you and not respect this particular move. You see what I'm saying?
But sometimes when you respect somebody, it's like, you know what, I can fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
And I might walk, like you said, I might participate, but don't act, right? I might just walk with y'all and be there while y'all throwing the rocks.
Story, everybody.
So
just make good life decisions. We're gonna move on with the show, though, because we got
the show that already started. You need to catch up.
We're going to move on.
You need to catch up and tell some of your stories from when you grew up.
We're moving on because we're not going to go into this. We got things to do, people to see, people to talk to.
And you didn't send me the schedule. See that?
That sound real personal.
Oh, you didn't email. You don't know my email?
Check your email. Did you check your email?
You need to tighten up.
Check your email.
You need to tighten up.
Ask the assistant. See why she left you off. I don't know. But anyway,
the assistant is mean. She's very mean. She's a meanie.
We have Russ Hall coming in here. And he's got some great music that he wants to share. So we're going to go ahead and start, give y'all a little taste before he comes in. We're going to play his first song. We got a couple of songs. He done took over the show. We got a couple of songs about Russ Hall. So y'all finna be Russ Hall out today. We finna Russ Hall y'all so we can't Russ Hall y'all no more. Anyway, first song is called Alive by Russ Hall.
We lit!
Next 100. New music right now.
Still in my bag, what's that in your cup? I'm living so raw, no dormant. My niggas be flashy, puffin' the pine, that shit right here is an ornament. I come in the form of a dawn, I'm making the most of my charm. Don't live in the life of a pawn, we do what the fuck we wanna. I'm coming alive, the Cooper's a tyrant, nigga not violent. Keep it all silent, G and lasagna, I continue to stick and just move. I'm keeping it cool. When it fresh like my mission is right, my lady a light, I know what you like, you know it's right. Tip-top condition, wishing on stars bright. Still pedaling bar after bar till I take flight. Till they notice I'm a god in the light, it's alright. Top 5, nigga nice. No break, fuck your vice. And I'm still on my 1-2, kicking big shit like I'm supposed to, nigga. I feel alive, nigga. I'm on my job, nigga. So chill. It's do or die, nigga. Who am I, nigga? Worth it. I feel alive, nigga. I'm on my job, nigga. So chill. It's do or die, nigga. Who am I, nigga? Worth it. Everything that I envision slowly come to fruition. On one hell of a mission, no restriction, fulfilling my interests. Shit can change in an instance. Double it up, I'm running it up. You know how I get when they mention it. Do you a solid, don't mention it. Never go counting the favors. Character built through labor. Being real can save you. Tell them don't worry about me. I got it from here. The mind is a live, prepared for takeoff. Living the life that I pray for. I promise it work. I promise it's better, enhancing my time. Let me just rhyme. That ain't a crime. Don't pay him no mind. When they talking down, fuck 'em. They just notice I'm a god in the light, it's alright. Top 5, nigga nice. No breaks, fuck advice. And I'm still on my 1-2, kicking big shit like we're supposed to, nigga. I feel alive, nigga. I'm on my job, nigga. Searching, it's do or die, nigga. Who am I, nigga? Is it worth it? I feel alive, nigga. I'm on my job, nigga. Searching. It's do or die, nigga. Who am I, nigga?
ATL's Next 100. You know how it's going to.
Let's get it poppin'.
Anyway, y'all, that was Alive by Russ Hall. So hope y'all enjoyed that. But now it's time for y'all favorite segment of the show, Toni's Hot Tea Topics. What it sound like?
If there's something hot to talk about, whatever it is, you know that we gon' put it out here on Toni's Hot Tea Topics. Toni's Hot Tea Topics tonight.
Period. But anyway. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what's been going on in the mainstream media, social media world. First off and foremost, congratulations to Naomi Osaka for winning her 4th Grand Slam. She is only 23 years old. But I also, because I'm gonna hit you with a Kanye moment. We're going to let you have your moment, Naomi. But I want to give congrats to Serena Williams because she is almost 40 years old and still rocking the arena with the 20-year-old. So even though you won it, Naomi, and you doing good, but just know Serena did it too.
She like the LeBron of tennis. Like every year she in the championship.
Who, Serena? Serena Cole.
She's still rocking. She's taking them
Serena
out. So
Cole.
Naomi, congrats on your 4th Grand Slam. You got it, ranked number 1 in the world currently. Serena, never hold your head down, girl, because I know at 40, some bones is going to be aching for me, so I can't even do it. Even now that I'm not 40. When I'm hanging with the 20-year-olds, I'd be like, "Ooh, why did I do that?"
Yeah,
So,
just
for
the other week, she tried to challenge a 20-year-old in the twerk. Needed assistance. She needed help.
You don't got knees like Megan, huh?
Oh, no, I'm talking about knees is shot. Okay?
Y'all heard that Mouse on the Track song? He got a song called Knees Like Megan.
Nah, I ain't catch it.
What y'all not going to
real.
do, okay?
She don't have them, huh? No challenge for you, Tony. I see.
What y'all not? My knees are fine. It's the back that got a problem.
Nah, I'm talking about she going to need one of them heating pads.
My knees
She going to need a
fine.
knee sleeve, a copper fits.
My
You got to
knees
put a
are
copper
fine.
fit jumpsuit on just to do a twerk session.
Compress it. Don't want no compression.
Exactly.
Listen. Long as I'ma still try it. Long as you there and you know your job is to get me back to recovery.
Anybody tell you be trying to go out there and challenge no 20-year-old? That ain't shit.
Listen, Linda's, listen.
Listen, Usain Bolt's the fastest cat around. But if he keep running, it'll be a 21-year-old that's gonna eat him up. And guess what? It'll be a cat that's like super short. Total contrasting.
That's not a part of the Tony Hot Tea Topics.
So.
We're gonna move on because I'm a hater. Anyway, Yaya Mayweather. Yaya Mayweather. She takes her baby on a yacht ride, and the baby is only like maybe 7 weeks old at this point, and the world is not feeling. So she put a whole nother meaning to baby on board, and her mom got on her live and said, "You know what? The baby's name is KJ. Shout out to little baby KJ. Why y'all hating? You know what I'm saying? They say, you know, this is the life the baby's gonna live from birth to the end of time, I guess. That's his life. He got yacht life. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on the yachts. He gonna be at the all the places that y'all wish y'all can go. That's where baby KJ gonna go. So they saying y'all just really hating because baby KJ life at 7 weeks is better than yours at whatever age you at. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's her prerogative. As long as she's being safe. You know what I'm saying? There's no rules or regulation that say you can't take the baby out on the ocean in the boats. I mean,
did you give the baby a little taste of Dramamine though? Did you drop a little Dramamine in the bottle just to ensure the baby ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, puking?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got to think about.
If you started out young, it'll be used to it. You know what I'm saying? It's been rocking and rolling in her stomach. I'm sure she's still been twerking and at parties and everything. The baby is used to the rock and the roll.
Look.
Not concerned about the yacht life, okay?
That baby living a hell of a life, like for real. That baby living a hell of a life, just like DJ Khaled's son. Like that cat kicking it.
Listen.
Rich kids, huh? Romeo, huh? Come on now.
They definitely living their best life, and I have no hate for baby KJ.
It's the same thing as Bow Wow back in the day. I wouldn't do to be Bow Wow back in the day. The new Bow Wow, he's lame. I'm not lying and finessing on nothing. But the old Bow Wow,
don't
a young kid touring with Snoop. That's Snoop D-O-double-G. You coming out opening for Snoop with the braids?
Bow Wow does not care if he's lame because he still has his coins.
No, that's true. That's true.
You can be lame, but I got my coins. He cares not. Next on the list, if y'all out here looking for a job in the ATL, Six Flags say they, starting their reopen process, and they got thousands of jobs that are about to hit the market. So get your resume up. You know what I'm saying? Get your life together.
Would you work at Six Flags?
No, because
I probably do it, but for the totally wrong
it's not for me. One, I don't want to be outside.
Explain, sir.
And,
I mean, you gotta think.
You just want to get the perks, the benefits to get in the park all the time.
Exactly. So you at Six Flags, right? You got stupid deals you can cut, corners, make you a little side hustle on. But, I got these tickets for you, Brody. You feel me?
You all in the barbershop slinging Six Flag tickets.
Exactly. That's one.
I mean,
two, I'm probably going to be at
He going to be dating all the He going to be dating all the barely legal chicks out there. All the 19-year-olds they 1 year removed from high school like basketball.
No, I want the milk, bro. I want the ones that.
You know what I'm saying? Because they care about little shit like that. Oh, you can get me at Six Flags.
Not gonna put you at the front counter. You probably gonna have to.
Come on, man.
You gonna find a walk around.
I want to be the ride attendant though. So why
while they in line, you want to entertain them, talk to their mama.
Exactly.
Okay, we got you.
Well,
go ahead and apply for that and let us know how it worked for you. Because I definitely do need some discounts.
He look like he slide his phone.
Passes that I be getting.
Look like he slide his phone, give her want a kid. Oh, all right, little man.
Don't need to say nothing. Just here you go.
Oh my goodness.
You know what to do with this.
Cannot. Next on the list, shout out to Jay-Z and Moet Hennessy. They made a deal. If y'all know, Jay-Z was like, look, I'm not doing with Cristal no more. So he bought his Armand de Brignac champagne, better known as Ace of Spades, that good $300 bottle that you like to see everybody around with. Well, once he purchased that back in 2014, now him and Hennessy have come to an agreement that they're going to work together, and Hennessy now has 50% stake to make it a national or international brand for him to, sell it all over the globe, and they have half, he have half, and, he just making his coins. So, shout out to Jay-Z, still making money. And he ain't got to buy.
That's crazy because I thought Douce was a brand that because he's the first person I heard talking about Douce. So I thought Douce would be a brand that he probably would align with. Maybe that didn't make sense business wise.
Well, I don't know.
He was like, who else you heard talking about Douce before before Jay? Nobody. Jay was the only person I heard, and I heard other people speaking about it, but I thought he probably would align with that because I never really heard anything about this up until the now. But then that's how Jay moved.
Either way, Ace of Spades is a really good champagne. I know it's $300 a bottle, but if you ever get a moment to taste it, it's delicious.
So if it's $300 a bottle, how much is the shots?
It's champagne. You're not taking shots of champagne.
You're taking glasses of it.
Like, my bad. Sorry, world.
Who's taking shots of champagne?
But doesn't Rick Ross have a line too? With the Ace of Spades or something like that, or Rose? Was it Bel Air? Bel Air. Okay. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's it right there. Like Kevin Hart.
Definitely trying to get my liquor and alcohol brand started. So y'all stay tuned.
Kevin Hart got Nike, a deal with Nike. Like, come on, that's rock star shit.
Listen, I told y'all to keep me updated February 19th for my Beyonce wear and nobody had my back. Nobody got my
Man,
stuff. 'Cause
listen.
when the time I got on to buy my stuff, it was sold out in 2.6 seconds, and I'm mad. However, the only sizes that are available are the plus sizes, and I can't get none of them. Those probably done sold out since I last looked. So, I'm
But if you get the
upset.
fabric and bring it to your Asian seamstress, she
It's
could bust it down.
already like $200.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you
But I'm
want me
saying
to
she
take it
could
to
bust
a
it down
seam?
though. If you really
Nah.
wanted, you come on, improvise. You'll make it happen.
The answer is no.
Make
That
you
means
two
that
two
God
outfits
did not-
out of one wear.
No, that means
You have two
God
identical
did-
outfits.
God did not make it for me. So
You feel what I'm
all of
saying?
them.
Because like, let's say if you get one and you just separate it, right? And just add, if it's burgundy, just add a burgundy back to it. And then the
answer
front
is
part,
no.
you'll be styling in the back, but it just be straight flat matte burgundy on the front.
The answer is no. You're not finna have
You know
people
what I'm saying?
telling me,
But you done took a
talk
two.
about on the altered out to the Beyonce wear. No,
Nah, guess what's
the
crazy?
Beehive is serious. And
If
I
you
ain't got
stepped
time
out
for
there
it.
with an outfit that was like that, split down all the way, and the whole front was just one color, and it became fashionable, you instantly it became trendy.
Well,
and you
I'm
look
not
good
gonna
in it.
try that with the Beehive because they will ruin your life, and I ain't got.
You can't
time
be
for it.
scared to settle on. You know what I'm saying? You got to be out here on the island.
I do it on my own, not with Beyonce wear. Because one, it costs too much to be sitting there snipping and cutting and sending to somebody else. And two, if I'm gonna do it with somebody
What
else.
makes those clothes cost as much as they do? Is it the
Take-
quality of fabric?
Is
it a
that-
stitch
the
count?
name?
It's a couple things because I did research into like the Italian fashion
Okay.
houses and stuff.
Right.
The first thing is the fabrics.
Okay.
So most of those clothes come from fabrics like it be foreign, like high quality cotton, high
It's
quality.
Adidas. They ain't got no high quality.
They got
They got the best rayon you can find. Don't act like that.
that's why Kanye went to them because they got factories in London. So they got like fashion houses type things where like Louis Vuitton, like they got those quality, manufacturers in London.
Well, them new
They-
Yeezys is I'm not a fan.
So
I'm like,
that's
man,
one.
like,
The second thing
they're
is
not
like
it.
the quality of it. So it's like how most things are mass produced.
I
Most
just
of
wanna say-
those higher end stuff they hand did. So it's like
so it's
they
not
a lot of
machine.
hand stitching.
So you
and like
you
that.
paying for that
wanna say-
handcrafted, hand woven shit.
Yeah.
She's come a long way from the house of Darion because nobody was buying that. So
Y'all,
she come
y'all didn't like the house
a
there.
long
What was the
way.
problem with that? That was around the baby
I
fat
ain't,
era,
gonna
right?
lie, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a lot of that. I'm from Alabama though, so you feel
That's a-
me? It's a
It
little
don't
bit more
count.
ratchet. You
It's a
know
little
what I'm
country.
saying?
It
don't
You
count in Alabama.
yeah, but
Did
it
they
was a
sell
lot
it?
of
Where did they sell House of
City
Dairy on that?
Trends.
It was City Trends?
That was
Yeah.
after she tried
Oh,
to make it
alright.
its own instant brand first, and then when it didn't pop off, then it moved to like a City Trends and stuff like that.
Just
just
say
to
it
get
was a
those
dealers
sales.
and stuff like Macy's and stuff like department stores at first. I
Yeah,
think.
she tried to make it its own thing, and then it, kind of like Baby Fat. Baby Fat stood alone. Then Baby Fat was like, okay, now we're gonna just sell it in.
Y'all remember BB? Huh? All the ladies had BB.
I
All
still
ladies
have a
had.
BB shirt. I can't wear it because it's a little old, but I'm gonna hold it just in case it come back.
Ah,
I heard
nostalgia.
it's coming back though. A lot of those styles.
Right, I'm
coming back.
gonna hold it.
A lot of
just in
people
case
wearing
it come
FUBU.
back.
A lot of people wearing FUBU,
listen,
bro.
I like the brand FUBU, but I just feel like they just went off course when it come down to their style. Like it
And you
just
know
got.
what? I still know some people that wear BB. Granted, they're like
Carl Canal
40 and
relaunched.
50,
Carl Canal
but they still
relaunched.
wear BB. It's just the older crowd wears it right now.
Really?
Yes.
Y'all used to have a lot of bedazzle back then. Y'all girls, y'all used to have a lot of bedazzle shit. There was a lot of glittery shit.
Speaking of the older generation, Lionel Richie is in the media because the world has found out that his new boo, his bae, the one that he cares the most about, is only 30 years old, while he's sitting
Whoa.
at the good tops number of 70. So
She can't wait till he croak. They get paid.
listen, and y'all don't hate on Lionel Richie because he don't look like, oh, you old. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Lionel Richie still look good and well crafted, okay? Like there's some old men out here that look old, and you be like, how could you? Oh, goodness.
It's a lot of young men that look old.
And there's a lot of young men that look old, but Lionel Richie.
For real, you
Still
look
look
well
like-
seasoned. That nigga that look distilled. That nigga look like he done been around several seasons. That nigga that look like he gonna have a woman pregnant, gonna have his own grandchild. That nigga look like
Listen,
a well seasoned OG young nigga.
Lionel Richie. No tea, no shade. You work it, boo. You work it. And Lisa, her name is his boo's name is Lisa. Lisa, if that man do it for you,
All right, Lisa.
get it done. You know what I'm saying? I
Damn.
have no hate, no
You know
shade.
what? Lisa looked like her mama put her up there. Like, baby, I always wanted Lionel Richie.
She looked
You would-
like
she looked like a young
looks like-
actress
no, she
or
looks
singer?
like she came under Kimora Lee Simmons. That's what she looked
Oh,
like. She
she-
looked like she's a protege. of
Oh,
Kimora
she's
Lee.
learning how to get them old and seasoned.
Just, you know what I'm saying, by the way she poised, her hair, the way, like, she just looked like a Kimora Lee Simmons.
Yeah, she kind of glowing a little bit. She got a little glossiness to her. She don't look matte. She look like a gloss finish.
I'm over you for the whole day. Next on the list, we got social media has been talking about how Roddy Ricch and 42 Doug, they had a shootout on their video shoot that left 3 injured, and they went on their social media platform saying it's fake news. You know what I'm saying? Nobody shot their video. They out there trying to feed the city, and somebody's putting out this bad information. I don't know, because I wasn't there. It was supposedly in Atlanta. So my ATL peoples, if you was there, if you was in the video trying to be in, if you was around the video because you heard about it, let me know. Like, was there some shots fired or not? Because they saying no, but the media is saying yeah. So I'm a little confused.
I saw that on the news the other day at the shop. I was like, wow, them guys, they wildin'.
I wasn't there, but they was like, fake news. So is it real news?
They're hitting you with the Trump fake news.
I don't
That's
know.
gonna be the new thing. Every time you heard that, girl, that's fake news.
Donald
I
Trump
heard you was talking about it. That's fake news, girl. Let's go get some crab legs. Juicy crab? Juicy crab on me?
Juicy.
On me?
On me?
Just let that go, bitch. Let that
Juicy
go.
on me.
Bitch, I heard you was saying about my kids. Listen, girl, you know they bad, bitch, but you know that's fake news. Juicy crab on me.
Listen, if someone say juicy crab on them, you definitely going.
Yes. You gonna let all that go. I keep telling you, man.
That's a
Like
cheat code,
some
bro.
stuff for us black people,
That's a cheat
for us
code.
black people, just, you know, and maybe for some white people, but for us, man, we'll let shit go. If I owed you some money, it could be about $200. If I bring $150 in food stamps
Juicy crab on
and
me.
give you a $60 gas card, you gonna let that go? I don't care how long I owed you that shit. You gonna be like, bruh, nigga, run that shit, nigga.
And you don't gotta pay taxes on nothing.
If I come with the frozen, a big Dungeness crab, and I bring about $60 worth of lobster tails
You know what they gonna do for you?
and jumbo shrimp, my nigga, why you ain't start from here first, bro? We could damn them 200. Like, for real, that's just how we wired.
Whatever.
We love seafood.
Anyway, next on the list, Neo got 5 on it as he is expecting baby number 5 with his boo, his bae, his loved one, Crystal Smith. Baby number 5. They say 5th and final. I don't know. Neo out here, you know, doing the thing. So they, 5 kids. Ooh, that's a lot. I got 3 and I'm tired. I got 3 and a bonus. And I guess I'm almost close to Neo, but hey, whatever.
So I got that bonus, and nigga, what? And I be wanting the son. I be like, you know what I'm saying? I be like, man, just be nice to have a little junior Duke. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that nigga probably gonna eat a lot.
That'll put us at Neo's
You know what I'm saying?
rate.
Yeah, but still,
That'll hit us at a good 5.
not
We'll
now.
be Neo.
Like I'm like, man, nah, man, like.
You don't want to go on with it?
Nah, man. I gotta get shit together. I got things I need to do. Like, for real. Plus, my daughter expensive now. If I had a son that wanted to play football, I'm like, man, I got to think between production equipment and football. Man, nigga, you about to work at Kroger's, nigga.
But say, look,
I gotta live my dream. Nigga, you came too soon.
he might want to use your production equipment. So you know.
Now, that's cool. Now we
That's
think
an investment.
But if he like, nah, Dad, I want to go to whoop the whoop, and it's like, bro, I gotta go between your whoop the whoop and then what I want to do. You need to go where you came from, cuz.
His mama gonna let him do it. Go ahead, babe. Let your dad go over there and play with his toys. Your mama got you. Your mama got you.
Well, that's what
I
mamas
done
do.
put 3 kids through football. I'ma put you in it too, baby.
See that? Now he gonna be sucking his thumb, looking at me like.
And she just hit her with that grandma baby.
I'm not even going in my own room.
I'ma put you in it too, baby. You wanna play like your brothers? Go ahead and be a champion.
Yeah, that's why for me, you know what I'm saying, real talk, I'm not breastfeeding none of my kids. Because it's not because of the health purpose. Sorry, nigga. You got to get some of that
first of all,
tap water.
You not breastfeeding at all. The
Well, I'm
mom
just
is
saying,
breastfeeding.
not me, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm quite the. I wanted the opposite.
We
bro,
breastfeeding, y'all.
Yeah, I feel like
the baby
Listen,
will be breastfeeding.
nah,
that
man,
milk is particularly made for that child.
I
bro.
get it though, but nah, because then you're gonna be looking at me funny when it's time for me to have my little time.
No,
Are you kidding a chick that was breastfeeding her son? Like after we had our
chick.
time.
That was
I'm
that
telling you,
chick.
shit, the little dude to look at me like I mess with his food.
Cause you is.
Like when
You
you
jealous,
go,
bro.
you know when you go in the house and you know somebody touch your food, you like, yo, you just close the microwave, slit it, like man.
But you are though,
touched my
bro.
food.
You are though,
That
bro.
was a 10-piece.
You gotta learn to share, bro.
And you know what I'm saying? And
Sharing
they didn't take the drum, they took a flat. You like, who took the flat?
You gotta learn to share, bro.
Man, he looked at me like weird. Like he gave me that look like he was holding with two hands. He was like,
nigga.
Thank you. Ashton Martin in the building. Breastfeeding on deck. The child will be breastfed. I don't know what he talking about, y'all.
man, you can't let them little kid breastfeed.
Disclaimer: we ain't had no children. I'm not pregnant, so don't spread that.
They like to claim the titty. You ain't gonna be claiming on no other male claiming no titty.
And last but not
titty
least,
for you, bro.
while
you got two share.
While Lionel is booed up and Neo having a baby, Kim and Kanye and their 99 kids is getting a divorce. Okay, they've been married.
Why you get them 99 kids? They got 99 kids.
I mean, they don't have 99, but they got like 5 or 6, 5.
That's a low number from 99.
Nah. They have 4. They have 4 kids.
I think everybody has been expecting this.
I thought it was gonna happen a long time ago.
We didn't think this was gonna last this long.
I really did. I thought it was gonna happen a long time ago.
It has lasted 7 years, and a lot of people say, 7 years is that pivotal moment. Like if you make it over the 7 years, you doing good. If you don't make it quite, like it's just the normal statistic that 7 years is that breaking point to decide if y'all gonna stay or not. Some people stay longer and then they still get divorced, but that 7 year basically tell how the rest of the life gonna go. That's what the people say. I don't know. I ain't never been married, but that's what the people say. 7 years is that tricky year. So
hopefully this is get out moment.
Get out. You hoping he bounce back and come back to the real Kanye?
Yeah, y'all seen the movie Get Out,
well,
right?
Hopefully he drops a cold album.
Because I feel like he's been in a sunken place for a long time. You see what I'm saying? For a long time.
They're releasing him out.
Yeah, I feel like he releases himself. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully,
it might be. Kim done got a whole new
because he been in the sunken place.
So Kim has come through a whole new moment where she want to release people from jail and stuff. So I guess she couldn't go with clear conscience releasing people out of jail without releasing the jail that she had Kanye in. Is that what we're trying to say?
Facts.
No, I just think they're going in a different direction with things. I feel like Kim may be not the person you probably want to idolize, but she's not stupid. Yeah. You got to understand who her daddy is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's far from stupid. And the fact that she's tackling a lot of issues as an attorney pro bono, I sat there and watched her with David Letterman and just, watched that little deal he did, that interview. And I was just like, wow, she's just not stupid. And the causes that she's aligning herself with, she's just going in a different direction. And I think she's taking political stance to rebrand herself. She's like, I'm no longer that Kim Kardashian of the Ray J and I don't just style. I got stylists now, so she don't even style people no more. I ain't styling Paris Hilton and all that shit. That was 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So she's rebranded. She don't even have to be on reality TV no more.
But I'll kind of speak more on the perception of Kanye, because I feel like.
But I don't think he pushed the divorce though.
I don't either, but I feel like he lost himself in that marriage. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like so much of his public persona in the last couple years, especially after he first got with her, was her. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like he lost himself in it.
Well, we definitely gonna see what happened with Kanye, what happened with Kim, because they done. If they even, a lot of people file papers. That don't mean they gonna get divorced. So I mean, we gonna see what happened if they, fix it up. Because you got Chloe, her and Tristan done went through back and forth, and they back, and they, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Chloe, that's the one with the big head, right? Yeah, that's the one they say that's O.J. Simpson's daughter.
Either way,
y'all didn't hear that?
Who?
Yeah, I heard, but they say Chloe is supposed to be O.J. Simpson's daughter.
Oh.
I mean, hey,
you know what I'm saying? Because
she gonna give us her.
Because Rob and OJ was cool. That was his boy. You know what I'm saying? So Uncle OJ that was Uncle OJ. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at Kim's head and look at Courtney's head,
maybe it was Daddy.
But then look at Chloe's head. Chloe has an extensively. Chloe wear 8 fitted hat. Now, if anybody know fitted hats, 8 is the max. Anything outside of it is special order.
That's like dreads.
Anything outside of that, you got to go snapback. Now you got to get a snapback. Now they trying to sell you the snapback that's equally as cool as the fitted. That's what she wears. I'm just saying.
Listen, we are not.
They all cute though. They beautiful, but she got an O.J. Simpson head.
We not messing with Chloe. We moving on. We're going to our next song.
Listen, you can't listen. Sometimes you got to allow this to flow because it's the truth.
No, it's not.
You understand?
It's not relevant to the Toni Hot-T
Yes,
topic.
it is.
This is Toni Hot-T topic.
It's a parallel subject.
It's not. It wasn't on the list.
Fellas, sometimes you gotta run your man cave. They try to clean your man cave up. You want it dirty. Leave my slippers and my stuff alone.
The Toni Hot-T topic is the she shed. It ain't time for you. Okay?
But we going there and hook up the PlayStation.
No, get out my room.
You know what I'm saying? Take ashes and just fop it out like that. Fop your ashes right there on that Walmart clearance
Listen,
rug.
you don't want a unisex man cave because
I know. I'm not wearing nothing unisex. I'm not doing nothing unisex. We're not wearing no unisex shirts.
How unisex man cave even
Right.
works?
What is that?
Like why he's
that
all
tranny
in my,
cave?
Yeah, that sound confused.
Come on, man. What is
all
this?
in my
Hermifa
Toni Hot
cave.
Tea topic, trying to make it manly. Listen, women is petty, and I am the queen of petty.
Listen, man, you ain't about the unisex paint.
It'll be painted pink
No.
up in that beat.
No.
Anyway,
I'll take
forward.
magenta though, because that's a pretty cool color.
Anyway, we're gonna move on with the show. The next song, I told y'all we was gonna rush haul y'all all day. Next song is Moon Man, and we got him here to let us know, you know what I'm saying, if y'all feeling the song, y'all got some questions, put it in our live chat.
We lit.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. Radio.
Oh, they're the bomb. They got it going on.
Next 100.
My station.
Is your favorite?
ATL's Next 100.
Turn that.
Next 100.
Oh, you walking on clouds, man. You walking on clouds, man. Same nigga, new area code. My skin darker and my locks are long. My convo still long-winded, blunt keep me lifted. Grind hard till the top is gone. Living right price might keep me engaged. How many things can't keep my attention? Killing shit swiftly. On the squad, I'ma get mine. On God, I'm gifted. Confidence ain't never been no issue. Patience ain't never ran thin. My shine should never offend you. Hatred ain't never gonna win. And I've been on the wave you replicate. You can't duplicate. I say I've been trying to reciprocate and just elevate. And hey, I've been plotting, so keep it low. Keep my money tight. You know how I do. Me and you keep it hella vibe. She be sipping low, spewing cool. That's just how we ride. That's just how we ride. I've been plotting, so keep it low. Keep my money tight. You know how I do. Me and you keep it hella vibe. She be sipping low, spewing cool. That's just how we ride. That's just how we ride. Bottom line till I get mine. I know how it goes. Ambition on the top floor. She know how it goes. Killing shit and taking names later. Fill the vibe, fill the cup up faithfully. Bet these motherfuckers think they gon' take us. I be sitting back, chillin' so comfortably. Kick back to the best shit. Roll back to the best song. Tell me if I ever let you wrong. Look forward to the pep talks. Keep it lit with the lights off. Money bags, keep my mind far. Living out a bong and feeling faded. Be sure to tell my mama we made it, invaded the high score. The night young, the life love I live is priceless. My vice is enticing, exciting. I'm like, I've been plotting, so keep it low. Keep my money tight. You know how I do. Me and you keep it hella vibe. She be sipping low, spewing cool. That's just how we ride. Yeah, that's just how we ride. I've been plotting, so keep it low. Keep my money tight. You know how I do. Me and you keep it hella vibe. She be sipping low, spewing cool. That's just how we ride. Yeah, that's just how we ride. I've been searching for that time when we ain't have no options. Now we got shit poppin'.
Powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
Station I listen to 24/7.
ATL's Next 100. Next 100.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah, we back. That was lit. I like that. That was a good vibe.
That's just how we ride.
That's like one of the vibes where I just want to roll me up a white boy, like, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Indeed.
I ain't gonna
Oh,
smoke
that
a
white
blunt
boy,
today.
that white boy gonna burn too quick. You gotta smoke.
Nah, you gotta have hemp. You gotta use the hemp papers.
True, but that still burn.
But you gotta smoke at the house, hemp papers, turn the fan off.
Double roll.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got you.
Absolutely.
In
So we
case
got in
you
the
wanted
building.
to know how to vibe to that music, that was Money Mane and Duke's take on the role in music solo.
Listen, see, you don't even. That's not how you hear how she just put that? The Duke and Money Man roll music. No.
That's
a
how
vibe.
I put it.
That's a session. Smokers have sessions. That's what we do. We
Well,
meet up,
I
we
ain't no
have sessions.
smoker. Just go.
Well, sit back as we session, go upstairs with the ladies,
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
and eat an edible.
Most of my friends that I have ever been like just super cool with,
Yeah.
I met them and I vibed. Our first vibe was through a blunt.
Yeah. Yeah, marijuana is almost like my generation of let's have some coffee.
Yep.
Russ, do you smoke?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So introducing.
We got Russ Hall in the building. If y'all
Claps, give him some claps.
If y'all have been listening to the music all evening since we have started this show, it has been Russ Hall, and he is here. He is alive. He is lit, and he is ready to talk with us
Pull me up, Russ. Pull
today.
me up. You got some vodka to go in there.
What in the world?
Russ came. He came ready. He got the Ciroc, and he about to pour up the Snapple.
Oh, okay. Way to share, and he is sharing because it's
You say
sharing.
he do that, and he responsible. He don't even fill it up. You ain't gonna get drunk on me and crash your car.
Sharing is caring. Yes. Absolutely.
Let me pour you some. Let me get you some. Let me pour you some. Thank you, Russ Hall.
I cannot. How are you?
I'm good. Can't complain. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So we got to ask you the standard question.
Uh-huh.
How long have you been doing music?
I've been rapping for almost 15 years, I believe.
15 years.
Been at it for a while. I think I started in like 2006. What is that, 15?
Yeah, about 15.
on that
Yeah, because
note.
I've been here since 2005. And that's
Okay.
about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been at it for a minute.
That's what's up. What made you say rapping is it? I'm doing that.
Rapping.
Career. And was it just a hobby at the time, or was it like I'm going straight into it, no holds barred?
I had a knack for it, like when I was little. So, but I couldn't rap. So I would always like draw up like a CD cover.
Okay.
Like whatever hottest rapper it was, I'd make up a name of the song and like featuring such and such.
Okay.
So I was always into that. Plus my mom rapped.
Oh, really?
So she introduced me to all the NWAs, Spice Ones back in the day.
Your mother
it was
raps?
crazy. My mother
That
raps.
sounds dope.
Yeah.
Most people say their dad rap.
My mother, she's
Can
cold.
she still rap?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever thought about putting her on a
I have.
collabo?
Yeah. You have any? Did she produce music, or did she just
No,
was
she
just a rapper?
Just a rapper.
So she never produced music, never went nowhere with the career, nothing.
But she went a little farther than. Well, I'm moving right now.
Okay.
But she did some things though with her music.
Okay.
Yeah, she had a name for herself. Her and my aunt used to rap, and they best friend.
Oh, okay, cool. So
was a group?
There was a
The
group.
Rapping Dolls. Back in like
Rapping Dolls.
Yeah, I got to get the year, but it was like 80 something.
Rapping Dolls.
Yeah.
I'ma have to look that up.
D.O.
And where was this based out of?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland. Okay,
Yeah.
Midwest. So
Yeah.
this was around the time. This is in the 80s, you say?
80s. Mm-hmm.
So this is before Bone.
Yeah, way before Bob.
Yeah.
Rapping Dolls.
You remember her? You remember that? Yeah. Remember that group? Because you know he's over 50.
I couldn't tell.
You know what I'm saying? He's well seasoned. You know what I'm saying? He's been around a few summers.
He's not quite Lionel.
Yeah. He's been around a few summers. But no, that's pretty cool. That's dope,
Yeah.
though. Coming out of the 80s.
Mm-hmm. So it's
That's
kind of like
what's
the
up.
apple don't fall too far from the tree type of deal.
Okay.
And I
So
just-
is that what really got you in? Like my mom did it, and so you just felt it in your soul that you needed to carry on the legacy?
Mm-hmm. And I just started getting sharp with it. I just wanna stick with it.
So at what point, so this has been about 15 years now, at what point, what year when you was like, oh, I'm the shit, maybe not I'm producing nothing, but like you felt that inner confidence of like, oh, I got the understanding of who I am per sound and the image of myself, and I feel like steamroll, coming about.
I want to say it was around like 2008. Because at first when you start, you just experimenting. You putting all type of sounds out. You doing your thing, and that smooth sound kind of set with me then, and I just started rolling with that, and then it just kept getting better with time. So I want to say like 2008, I kind of like found my niche and like how I wanted to.
You have a Taylor Gang feel.
You think so?
It has that rider music.
That's Midwest too.
It has that Khalifa.
That currency feel.
That
too.
currency,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Which I'm not a big he from the turf, but I'm really not a big currency fan. But I like his vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Snoop. Like I wasn't a big Snoop fan, but I like his vibe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I like Wiz. I've listened to a lot of his projects and
Wiz a lot.
things like that. And the song that I just heard, the first one I really liked the track.
Alive. Yeah.
The second one it was just like I just like the vibe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
So it has that feel. Who inspires you with music now?
Isaiah Rashad, Kendrick Lamar, whole TD.
Oh, I hear that Isaiah in you.
Yeah,
I hear
Schoolboy
it.
Q, like those
Okay.
guys, man. When I hear their music, it kind of just kicks me. Like I got to get in the booth. I got to do something. I got to write.
So does that mean if an opportunity came about where you can spit for him like Big Sean did for
definitely.
Kanye, you want to be part of Top Dog?
Yeah, I have to.
He's like, I'm in there.
Yeah.
And say
You heard
less.
you heard the story of how Big Sean
Big Sean
did? Yeah.
rapped in front of and
Yeah.
gave him his email or something like that. And he
You
hit him
never
up.
heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he caught him at a little spot, a venue or whatever.
It was a radio station.
The radio station.
Yeah.
Okay. And
one of his
he
partners
spit for him.
one of his partners like was interning or something.
Yeah.
And they called him, "Hey, Kanye up here, get up here, bro." You feel
And it
me?
was a day where I think he
That's why
said
you
something.
gotta have good quality friends.
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
And he just came up there, he rapped for him, and he just like as Kanye is walking, like, yo, I gotta walk, you gotta give it to me now. He ain't have nothing pressed to be like. He was like, well, I could just give it to you, organically, right? Like rap. He's like, well, shit, we walking. You rap then.
You got to get to the car. I think. That's
And
what
he was
told me.
rapping while he was like, by the time it takes for me to walk from here to, I guess, wherever they were going, Kanye was like, yo, get his contact. And then it's been on from there. It's been good music from there, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Not just instantly, but the relationship kicked off. And then I think shortly after, maybe a year or so after, then they was able to make some music and things like that. I mean, I just think that shit's dope.
That's raw.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, that's why I appreciate Kanye. I can't really kick him in the nuts too much for some of the stuff, but it's like, some artists not doing that.
At all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What Jeezy is doing, I mean, I'm sorry, not Jeezy, what Gucci is doing, for Kanye to extend himself to that degree, now, this is the thing. You have to work yourself up to an opportunity like that.
Yeah.
Network yourself to have friends in the proper alliance to be like, yo,
Even
he
if
here.
you network, you gotta
And you gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready, yeah. Because sometimes people get an opportunity and they're not prepared for it, and they can miss it just that quick. But you gotta definitely always stay ready, so you don't never have to get ready.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, how many projects have you put out so far since in these past 15 years?
6. This is my 6. Yeah.
Okay, EPs, LPs.
Pretty much all EPs.
So now explain to people who may not know, what's the difference between an EP and an LP?
So the EP is you want to give them something quick. That's just like 5 to 6 tracks. You know what I'm saying? Just an introduction to yourself. Want to get a feel for the artist you are. Give them an EP. Now the LP, that's the album you want to sit back on, throw interludes. You want to get a little bit more creative on the LP because this is who I am. Like I gave you that little 5-piece, that lure them in.
I gave you the
I got
appetizer.
the LP.
All right.
Here's the
Now I'm
main
about to
dish.
kill you.
Now, out of those two, what's the difference between those two, EP, LP, and then a mixtape?
A mixtape, you can get a little funky on it with using industry beats. You know what I'm saying?
Jacking for beats.
Jacking for beats. You can go that route with it. It doesn't have to be mixed. It doesn't have to be mastered. You could just get in there
Be
and
raw.
just be raw with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give it to the streets like that.
So what you're saying is that a mixtape is just the authentic character and style of an artist.
A rare form.
The EP is a compressed version, introductory kind of version.
Yep.
Not full detailed of an artist. And that album, that LP, full album, is an intricate, detailed, mainstream sound.
Yep. Full course meal.
Because that's why a lot of people like me. Like for instance, you look at a Fabulous. Fabulous his albums are mainstream albums. Most of the guys don't care for them because they got Throw It in the Bag, like a lot of girl songs.
Yep.
But those are songs that ladies are going to play.
But he
Radio
also
ready.
got the mixtapes.
But the
too.
mixtapes, he
Like
put like
soul
daggers
tapes.
out. He put a summertime way back with the Street Fam and all that. Like he pulled a and but he's one of those people that people be like, he's like they don't really give him the notoriety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So but big up to Fab. But I just wanted to kind of break that down because a lot of people
Yeah.
don't know. So but that's
We
good stuff.
educating you on the Lit Network.
That's what we have to do. Entertain. Educate. Edutainment.
Yeah. So you're marketing right now.
I'm lame as
You're
fuck. That's one of them
doing-
old uncle jokes. All right, y'all doing education and entertainment. Y'all entertainment shit.
Taking to school, dude.
You know what
That's
I'm
one of
saying?
them season jokes.
Yeah, the well seasoned. That's one of them receding hairline jokes.
I cannot.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I cannot. Okay, so you are promoting your new single, Beautiful.
Well,
Right?
the project is called Beautiful.
The whole.
And the live is the first single from the project.
Okay, so everything that we're playing is under.
No, that Moon Man joint was from an EP I did 2019. It was titled 5211, my old address in Cleveland.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what?
How long did you live there? Wait, Tony. How long did you live at
I
52?
lived there
Did you
from 2000, what was it? A long time, man.
See, you have to
Yeah.
act. Listen.
Yeah.
As music, when people put that type of stuff out, right?
How do you don't
You
even
have
know
to
what I was
ask.
gonna say?
I don't, but it was interesting
That
for me to
could've been
ask.
my
That's the
question.
first question. It could, but the way you came out, the way you parted your lips, I didn't think that was coming out. So I figured it was necessary
so
to tell.
what?
11
like-
years. 11 years.
Okay, go.
Okay. Next question. What moves you to to name each album or each EP, what gives you the energy to name each one? Like, where does it come from?
Wherever I'm at in life at that point. So, like, my very first project was called The Cool Room. And that's when I was young, running the streets with the fellas, going to clubs. Everybody was the coolest thing moving. I thought my vibe couldn't be touched, you know what I'm saying, unmatched. When you with me, you in the cool room. That's what we used to say. So that was just that young-minded, just fierce in the streets, running it, chicks, and it was just the cool room, come roll with the winners, you know what I'm saying? But then as I started getting older, it was just like, 5211, that's something real symbolic to me. Right. Beautiful. Everything in life is beautiful.
That's crazy because I use my old address a lot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it was what it was. It wasn't the house that I was there the longest. Yeah. It was my mother's first house she purchased. See? And she wound up losing the house. And I told her if it's available when the time is right, I'm buying that house again. You see what I'm saying?
Major.
So I understand what you're saying.
So I think the one that stood out to me the most right now is just the beautiful. Just because I've been doing this for so long, and I'm at a point now where it's like, hey man, just keep going, but don't worry about what happened in the past. The trips that was, failed attempts, anything with the music that just didn't pan out the way you want it to be, you stop right now and look back, it's all beautiful. Because I put my best foot forward every time I stepped out. So
I like that. Yeah. I like that perception on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like sometimes, man, when you're looking forward, you're like, man, I ain't there yet.
Yeah.
But when you look back, you're like, whoo, I did some stuff.
Way.
Damn. Yeah, sometimes you got to pay yourself some type of respect, man. Because sometimes you're just cracking the whip on yourself because you're always reaching. Like, and one thing I think, Toni, you're like, dude, you got to appreciate the moment. The now is like, I could be just finishing the show. I'm talking about I just got up. I'm steaming hot. I'm lathered up. I'm warm. The back of my back is moist. Yeah. And I'm like, where's the next show at? In the moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's it's crazy. So, you definitely got to do that. But I like your perspective, man.
I appreciate
Good stuff.
Yeah. I like it too because I think like as we meet new artists and get to know new artists, that's what I think this platform is so great about is learning the intricate details of people. Like I don't think people really sit down and really think about, dang, I went through this A, B, C, and D, but one, I'm still here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely be gone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And not only like every step it's a journey, not a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit the whole Nipsey Hussle vibe. You know what I'm saying? They forget it's the journey.
It's the journey.
And if you don't appreciate the moments in each step, you're gonna get lost. You're gonna be at the end like, well, how I get here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna miss the details along the way. So I especially love the newest album and the reason that it's called that.
Appreciate
for me.
Thank you.
I don't know about nobody else.
Hand clap for that.
My next question. How long have you been in Atlanta and why Atlanta?
I came down to Atlanta in 2018. My girlfriend's down here. Came down here for her, and I felt like music opportunities was just going to be a little bit better than what they were back home.
Is your girlfriend from home? She's from Cleveland?
She's from Ohio as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're from Cleveland?
I'm from Cleveland.
And where's she from?
Sandusky.
I've heard of that.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Don't make her feel good. She listens.
Well, I'm saying, I have.
Don't make her feel good.
I'm not.
You know what?
Sorry to her feelings, but I haven't.
No. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the guy that got caught up with Patino at Penn State.
Right.
I'm thinking about because it sounds similar.
That's horrible.
I'm sorry, but no, I didn't. Yeah. Damn.
So the rule still stands. Nobody know where you from.
Nobody. So is that like a little small town outside of Cleveland and stuff?
Yeah, they're known for their amusement park. You ever heard of Cedar Point?
No. Wow. I was gonna lie again.
I tried.
But I can't do that 2 times on one show. I can't lie.
You gonna get one of them bumps in your mouth, boy.
Right, for real. No. You eat the wrong. You start from the back. You start from the back. I told you can't eat your hot dog in reverse. No, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But so you come down. So she was already here.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all already formed a relationship, or y'all started long distance?
Long distance.
Okay. Damn. What make you do that?
So where did you meet her?
College party. A college party?
And what make you say I'm gonna do long distance? How long do y'all do long distance before you say, okay, I'm about to come?
2 years.
She watching.
2 years?
I know, man.
2 years? Shit.
Asking the question.
No, I'm just saying because I couldn't have done it. Like I would have been like, yo, we just gonna be friends.
But
I come and visit.
Did y'all go visit back and forth?
Yeah, it was kind of like the friendship thing too.
Okay, so y'all were friends.
Yeah.
So y'all wasn't really, but y'all wasn't exclusive.
Right.
Y'all was still banging and stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still fucking. Y'all was still doing that. Y'all was doing adult shit. Yeah, when you come in, you ain't just come in. You came in, You came in with condoms and gas station pills. You know what I'm saying? I know what you were doing coming to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Got us situated. She got situated. And you said, I'm going to come. Boom. But that's great. Y'all still together?
Yeah.
See, I've been together 15 years.
No,
I'm sorry, 3 years. You've been doing music for 15 years.
Oh, God.
You finna get him in trouble.
Hey, you heard that? Oh, God.
Break.
Let's go to commercial.
Music break. Play my next song.
Yeah. We
Play my next song. I love her.
Commercial break
You know how
time.
long we been together? You don't, like, so now you get on radio, you don't know. Now you just don't know.
Oh,
You just know this
man.
nigga now.
I mixed it up. He does music. He's been doing music for 15 years.
We saw,
And they've been together for about 5.
Listen.
We're going to roll with that.
They say you
Okay,
added
we
a
gonna
whole
roll with that.
decade to the relationship, bro.
They've been together for 5. This a nickel. They just been together for a hot nickel or whatever.
Sorry, we are not liable.
We not trying to get you in trouble, I
Look,
promise.
check this out.
Not
check this out. We definitely not trying to get you in trouble. How supportive is she with this music thing with you?
Oh, major, man. She the one who put me on the y'all.
Really?
Yeah.
Word, that's good stuff. Well, shout out to her. Give her a shout out, man.
Chelsea, good looking.
Okay. Thank you, Chelsea.
First of all,
Thank you.
shout
Thank you,
out
Chelsea.
to Chelsea because she is his booking agent.
Yeah.
She
Word?
was on it. She
Okay,
his booking
good
agent.
stuff. Good
Shout
stuff.
out
Teamwork
to
made
you.
the dream work.
And
Absolutely.
you lucky she just tapped in, so you good. She just tapped in.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You good.
Chelsea, don't watch
Now
this from the
Now
top.
she might hit the playback.
Don't play it back.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and V been watching too, so she already said you in trouble. So they.
Oh, yeah.
well, we got you for a little bit. You gonna hang around with us for a second?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
cool.
we're gonna rock this next song that you sent us. It is called Billions. And then you have to explain to us why these songs is called what they call too.
Okay.
Anyway, next song is Billions by who? Russ Hall.
We lit.
Yes,
ATL's next 100. Listen. Next 100. Touch that dial.
Bitch, I got a billion dreams, different schemes to catch a billet. I don't know a lot of things, but I know kings don't roll with you niggas. I don't feel the fear, you dog. I don't think I'm high enough. Gold and scratched off on the surface. I ain't fuck these tires up. Brand new paint drip on that thing. You know how I'm riding, huh? All I need is chances. Big paper enhancements, huh? Living my life, doing it right. Make it look nice. You paying the price. I got a story from way back then. Okay. Lola on my kids for putting bread in your face. Okay. One time on my wrist, they trying to kill me in court. Oh no. Scotty keep on yelling, I don't love these hoes. Blacker the berry, the better the guy. Swear I got rusty and style. Ambition keep dripping all over my body. I pray to God I make it far. Back in the day I invented the vision. I been had the grit to go get it. No gimmick, no feeling. We cracking the ceiling. Fuck you and your glass house. Dodo house was my destination. We set up shop and we pray for patience. Just some young boys for admiration. Loyalty for your information. Never stand for no bullshit. Mama's curfew was crushed. I had that business to handle. Was never no scandal. My woo was a muscle. We kept us a vision. Let's try to get rich in that billion ways. And the stash and the safe. And then come out and play. And I proved to my mama I'm paving the way. So fuck what niggas say. Ain't no dying for nothing. We keep it 100. My nigga, you know how I'm coming for mine. Chopping down goals one lick at a time. Word to Nardo, we blowing your mind. Go in the morning, I know what she want. Respect from the dopest of goats. They listen and live what I quote. A billy is all that we want. I'm learning the high with the low. My brother's keeping me afloat. You know how I get when I glow. I got a story from way back then. Okay. Lolo on my kids for putting bread in your face. Okay. One time on my wrist, they trying to kill me in court. Oh no. Scotty keep on yelling, I'ma get that dog. Bitch, I got a billion dreams, different schemes to catch a billet. I don't know a lot of things, but I know kings don't roll with you niggas. I don't feel the fear, you dog. I don't think I'm high enough. Gold and scratched off on the surface. I ain't fuck these tires up. Brand new paint drip on that thing. You know how I'm riding, huh? All I need is chances. Big paper enhancements, huh? Living my life.
Living my life.
Doing it right.
Doing it right.
Make it look nice.
Make it look nice.
You paying the price.
Yeah, I'm coming out, y'all. I sell you a dream, I'm far from afar. Yeah, she pretty, no flaws. Heat up and pit, bitch, get in the car. Yeah, I'm selling these pounds. I'm serving it drought, I'm whipping it hard. Yeah, forever gon' eat. 3 bands for exotic, you know it ain't cheap. Yeah, 16 in the mink. Even back then, new success was key. Yeah, a king in the flesh. I never see death or send out the stress. Yeah, forever got body. I get a new body, you know we don't press. Yeah, forever gon' trap. Reaching new levels and peeping new devils. Yeah, jump out of the streets. Take it so further and everyone eat. Yeah, I never go vegan, but let's keep it G, can't get money in beef. Yeah, what's really in streets? My people so keys, our girlies in breeze. Yeah, 400 degrees. The block was so hot, like 100 tall tees. Yeah.
Bitch, I got a billion dreams, different schemes to catch a billet. I don't know a lot of things, but I know kings don't roll with you niggas. I don't feel the fear, you dog. I don't think I'm high enough. Goes and scratched off on the surface. I ain't fuck these tires up. Brand new paint trip on that thing. You know how I'm riding, huh? All I need is chances. Big paper enhancements, huh? Living my life, doing it right, make it look nice. You paying the price.
Powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
Check it out.
Next 100.
All right, y'all.
And we'll
Thank
be back.
y'all for tuning in. Atlanta's Next 100, where we play all the great hits. We got Russ Hall in the building. We are independent music only, so please know this is a great artist. So if y'all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, we need a hookup. He need a hookup, but it's a we because I be adding myself and everything. So we need a hookup. Sorry, Chelsea, you in that we too. But I'm just saying, we all here today right now. So we all need a hookup. So if y'all know somebody, call your friends if y'all feeling the music that we playing today.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if that's lit or not. You know, we got Russ in the building. Is that the government joint or is that a stage name, Russ?
It's a nickname.
That's a nickname?
My nickname is really Rusty.
Okay.
But
you just
I
shorten
just
it up?
shortened it up, Russ Hall.
Okay.
My government is Gerald Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool,
Why
cool.
do they call you Rusty?
It's a long story. My mom gave me that nickname
Oh,
back in the
okay.
day.
Yeah. You must have stepped on one of them nails. It's like, I told you, now you got to go get a deck inside of your neighbor. Not
a Rusty name.
But I asked that because I know Kendrick went from K-Dot to his name.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I don't think Gerald would really ring off like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It most sound like R&B style.
Right,
like,
right.
you sing?
Nah.
Like, nah, I rap. I spit them hard bars.
Does everybody in your family support your music journey?
Definitely. Everyone. My mother, my brother, my homies. They like my brothers. Anybody that I really got a true relationship with, that know that I'm doing this, hands down, they all just hands on deck.
Has it always been like that?
Always been like that.
Yeah.
That's rare.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I'm
is,
saying? It's a
'cause-
blessing too, because it's hard, man.
Yeah, it's really
Some
it's
people
very
like,
difficult.
oh, you doing music? Oh,
Oh
that's
God,
a
just
hobby.
another rapper. Yeah. Get him out of here.
Or
You know what I'm
whatever.
saying?
Like if you're modeling, oh, it's like
anything creative,
You know, if
anything
you
that's
modeling,
like
like I
normal.
do comedy, there's just like, oh, you got another show. Are you still doing that little rap thing? I'm gonna tell you something. Wait, listen.
That little rap thing. That little
The adjective "little," I don't think people are malicious when they say that.
Some people are.
Some
People are, but I don't think everybody's malicious when they say it. I just think what it does psychologically, you don't understand that what people are putting into it as an entrepreneur, as an independent.
Yeah.
So in your mind, it's just that little small thing that you're catching in your peripheral, but we're lined up with it every day. Like what I need to do to make this thing to manifest my life, and it becomes a lifestyle, and everything I'm doing is centered around this thing, right? But they just seeing, oh, you got another show. They didn't know all the network you had to do to get to that show, preparing for the show, the wardrobe for the show. Yep. You might have to travel to get to the show.
And what that show might bring.
What it may bring.
You know.
Or if it brings anything, right?
They only see the results of what that after the work you done put in all
the
these
picture
shows.
when you taking a picture next to a Kendrick or a Cole, and they be like,
now,
boy, I see you, boy.
Yeah, you doing something now.
And the more they see that,
now you doing something.
Now they like, oh, right?
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I ain't recognizing, Toni tell me this a lot, right? And I didn't recognize how people perceive you just taking a picture with someone.
Bro.
Yeah, because if you can get that close to
that's why Instagram is bigger than Twitter.
You see what I'm saying?
If you can get that
I can't get my Twitter followers up for nothing.
It's hard.
They don't want to read that.
But Twitter's a different world too. Twitter's a different world.
You got to know how to work that mechanics a little different.
Get your Twitter followed up. Twitter is more like for a gossipy side. Like
Yeah,
if you got something
or some outlandish.
Yeah, if you got something.
Like Twitter is the corporate cooler version of Facebook. Facebook is for gossip.
I wouldn't even say it was corporate.
But it's your family gossip.
It's family gossip.
No,
you gotta tap into the black
you got that wrong, dude.
You can tap into the black Twitter. You there?
Twitter is the random thoughts.
I love Twitter though.
Twitter not supposed to be corporate. It's supposed to be what you say that's not available at the work that you can't say at the workplace. It's
But
like
all
it's like a
workplace
screen.
people there.
But it's also more than that. It's everybody on there. You see what I'm saying? That's why Trump used to get on there and just say whatever, because it's like a stream of consciousness type of thing. Like Instagram, you gotta take a picture, then edit the picture and make sure the angle's right. Now Twitter, you just go on there and type and then send it out.
So Twitter is the mixtape.
It's basically
Twitter is the mixtape.
Twitter is the mixtape.
So
Facebook the EP.
So
Instagram is the LP.
The LP.
It's the LP.
Got it.
So what Clubhouse is? That's the interview.
That's a single.
Clubhouse is single.
That's a
Clubhouse
single.
is single.
Do you have a presence on Clubhouse?
I don't have a presence. I have a page, but I don't really use it.
You don't use it?
Yeah.
Well, why not? Why don't you use
I
Clubhouse?
just felt like it was used the wrong way early on, and it kind of like I kind of strayed away from it just because I felt like people was putting too many bells and whistles on their name. I guess too much clout.
Yeah. You know, people fabricate.
Yeah, it was fabricating.
Yeah, people fabricating. People fabricating.
On Twitter,
It kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. I kind of just.
No, I understand what you're saying with it, because I was like, man, that shit whack. But what I was able to get from it, just get a better understanding. I think there's some clarity coming there, and ultimately, it's just like anything. Whoever you follow is what you're going to see.
Yeah.
So if you're following your brothers, your sisters in entertainment, if you want to say, I want to know a little bit more about stocks, and you follow those people.
That's true.
Then you have to sift through and kind of comb through the BS, see who's authentic, who's still in that arena, still flexing.
Do your research. Just
So,
like,
a
person coming to your face and talking to you, you got to do the research. But what I want to ask is, when you're writing music or when you're sitting down to, come up with that song, what's your process? Like, how do you get to the space like I'm ready to write and I'm in a good zone to really get out that good quality music?
It's kind of it's hit or miss. Like, I don't want to call it writer's block because I'm always writing, but I'll just be writing just to stay fresh, like an exercise.
Right.
But when something really hits me, it almost has to be the beat catches me first. Like, I don't care like what my train of thought is or what I'm about to make a song about.
Are you always writing to beat,
Yep.
or do you just write straight out without beat?
Always to a beat.
Always, okay.
Yep.
So you have just a lot of random instrumentals, either yours or something that's in the industry, and you just always just writing to something.
Writing to something.
I got you.
Yep. If I'm just writing, obviously I know where it's gonna go. I've heard a beat. I have something. I'm at work and I can play that beat back in my head.
Right. Catch a melody off.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll save that, do a voice note, and I go back to that beat. But I'm always beat first.
I could dig it. I could dig it.
Yeah.
I started this year just, if not writing something new, rewriting or visiting notes, joke notes and things like that, with comedy. So I understand that. Just to stay fresh.
Yeah.
Because you could get stagnant. And one thing I noticed, I watched Bruce over the weekend.
Okay.
And he's been in the game for a very long time. And shout out to Bruce. Like, just watching him is just watching a professional do work. But I've seen other guys where I've seen them in shows and they gave me a whole nother set. And I equate that to a artist, where if I see you in a show, I want you to just do the 3 hot songs that I like. I want you to have so many songs.
Some new songs.
Even if I ain't heard it, I'm like, what track, what album this song?
I want to go find
So
it.
now I'm hollering at you like, yo, bro, what's that? You like, oh, that's off the Woot. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, I missed that one.
That's the best feeling.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear so much quality, and not you just always have to perform those 5 hot
The
songs.
radio
I agree.
songs.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
how it
that's the
was
same
with
thing with comedy. Like, I look at guys, I'll be like, damn, Arnaz J, you still doing that same, you've been doing that for 20, you got that same set.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
Yeah.
But once you've eaten that food for a while, you're just like, I need something different. I need to plate something different. So, do you find yourself just making a lot of music? You know what I mean? Like how Weezy had that moment when he was just featuring on everybody's shit. He was just...
Now I do, because I got the setup at the crib now. So it's like, when I feel something, I'm about to record it. It's easy now, you know what I'm saying? So
Do you do your own production?
No, I send everything back to my producer in Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I get my beats from... I got a guy that's in New Orleans. Shout out to my guy Lebanon
Say that again.
Don.
You got it where?
He in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Shout out to
You said New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah.
You said it so wrong.
I came with it.
Yeah. He cleaned it up a little bit
New Orleans.
the second time.
Say it's New Orleans, bro. It's New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah, he does beats.
And what's his name again?
Lebanon Don.
Okay, is that his ad on Instagram?
Lebanon Don Beats. That's a tongue twister for you. Yeah,
Okay.
But he's nice. And I got an engineer back in Cleveland, Brad Pewitt. He's been rocking with me since 2010, 2011.
Okay.
and we've been rocking. So I just get everything. I record it down here, and I just send everything back.
Gotcha.
And he sends everything back to me. So
Gotcha. Good stuff.
Teamwork, man.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Teamwork.
Do you have any artists that independently that you've been working with lately, or has it just been particularly just yourself at this time producing your own music?
One of the newest artists that I've worked with, he's a homie back home from Cleveland. His name is Ja Rashad. He's pretty dope. I got some MCs that are just, friends that I've been working with for a long time that I may just call for a feature or something, but mainly it's just me.
I like that. I like that approach, being able to build off your own name and brand, being able to be creative. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a Tupac fan. I'm not acting like I'm the biggest fan, but just Pac, if you look at his features outside of like Snoop, these guys wasn't no crazy lyricists. They wouldn't his equal, but he had relationships.
Yeah.
And I know a lot with rappers, they try to find the 5 hottest people they can align them with to sell this project. And that's cool.
Well, it was different back then, though.
Right, it was.
It was different back then. Back then, it was about the craft. Like now, it's about marketing.
Right, and selling that project. But I think that, like for instance, I feel like in the most recent times, that Good Kid, Mad City is a classic.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think that goes back to like how the music game is kind of changing now. Cause like nowadays, how we was just talking about Big Sean,
right,
and how he rapped for Kanye,
right.
Nowadays, you're not getting a record deal, bro, unless you got 15 to 20,000 followers already, and you rushing you got 50,000 plays already on Spotify.
Now check this out. It almost is parallel with even with comedy. They're not booking you unless you like a Country Wayne, a Jess Hilarious.
Because it's like an investment now. It's
I think that's on every platform.
Yeah, they just trying to turn you up. They not trying to build you no more. They trying to turn you up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's not even. They're trying to really turn themselves up. Because basically. I was in a room where they were talking about radio shows and going from mainstream radio to internet radio, and they were saying they're looking for the people that already have the following. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they're dropping off. If you're already a radio host in the mainstream media and you're not really getting that following, they pulling you. And they put in somebody else who has that following. Because, you would think, it's to make you bigger because we already a name brand. But it's really to keep themselves consistent.
Yeah, they got to find a new wave.
That's a new business model.
But you know what's crazy? Frank Ski told me that. Frank Ski told me that about 2 years ago. I did something on the behalf of Atlanta Comedy Theater, you know what I'm saying? And it was somewhere I think V103 was at McDonald's or something on Wesley Chapel. It was doing something. And, I just told him, I was like, I had the opportunity to first meet him. I was like, yo, man, I like what you're doing and everything. I have a radio show. I'm a comedian. My co-host is an actress or whatnot. And, we pretty much play independent, unsigned artists, and we like to highlight entrepreneurs and people who are indie in the entertainment industry, And he was like, bro, that's a great format in what you're doing. And he said, in a minute, you're going to start seeing people like myself have to take a back seat, and they're going to start bringing y'all up. So just continue to build steam. He told me that then, and that's why I was like, yo, the way this look got to be a certain way. If you look at it now, you got This Nation and all that. Like, that's a TV show. That's a radio show that's played on TV. But they don't play the music plot. When it's time to go to the break, they play a commercial.
You have to think about this too, bro. Most of the TV
but the rest of it is on XM, though.
Like, most of the TV shows, though, now is on YouTube. Like most people,
but look,
cable.
But check it out.
Frank Ski done been in every.
But Frank Ski, when he was Frank Ski and Wanda, they had a radio show.
Yeah.
Like that's where the video come from. Where Cat Williams went off on Wanda. Like they started turning the V103 into a radio show. People want to see what y'all doing like this. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that surfaced. And that was kind of like the breakdown because they realized people had been complaining about Wanda for a while. Because she just don't do great interviews. And Cat was just, when he tore her head off, he was just like, okay, this is it. We got to pull you. And then Frank, they were like, well, you're a seasoned guy. I bring somebody young in here. They tried it. Yeah. And it just didn't work.
But he's still kicking. Like, I mean, you would think, like, he bounced around,
relationships.
Around. And now he's on 104 point, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that fits him, though. That radio show, I think, fits him. V103, I think he's supposed to be the hip-hop age-wise, I think he's out of that sector.
He used to be a rapper, right?
Yeah. Doodle Brown.
He still is. Yeah. He's still working in his music and stuff like that.
But I just feel like the V1, like the 107.9 that's that J Nix and all that.
Else.
That V103 was for a while, but now that 107.5, 97.5, and that area and all that, you got to do that now.
If it teaches you nothing else, it's build even beyond your craft. whether you're a comedian, whether you're an artist, make sure you have something extra. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a clothing brand.
Yeah, you can't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Make sure that you build yourself so great that no matter what falls off, you always have something picking it up, something else to carry something else. Even if you stay in that realm of entertainment or whatever the realm is, as long as you got those other avenues carrying you, you can really do your passion. Yeah. And still, live the life that you want to live all at the same time.
Multiple screens of.
But that's what these artists are understanding now. Like, they understand that they're a brand. They're not just a rapper. So, right. They're and with social media, even the athletes is like, shit. Like, I don't want to be here. Yeah. So once I take all your stuff off my social media, I'm setting a tone. I'm making a statement here. You know what I'm saying?
That being said, you got somewhere to be? Can we keep you out? We don't want to get you in trouble.
No.
Because Chelsea on your ass now.
Chelsea
is on Chelsea. Don't hurt him, Chelsea.
11:15.
Don't hurt him, Chelsea.
To the end of the show.
Chelsea on your ass. She like, shit.
Let you know, he here. You got him. We got him on camera for you. No, just joking. But with that being said, with all that we said, we're going to play his last song on here that we got. It's called Ain't Worried, because he clearly ain't worried. He said his career is about to take off. He ain't worried, Chelsea. He riding with us on the Lit Network all night. You gonna be all right.
And guess what?
We lit!
This is your lady being beautiful, me, Andreetta, of the Andreetta Show. You're listening on the IBNX radio network that is engaging, empowering, and entertaining you. We're more than radio. IBNX Radio Network.
Frozen. You're not fit for my opponent. Love is the greatest component. Hear me now. Baby, do you hear me now? Baby, do you hear me now? Some days I'm blue, some days I'm better. One thing, I'ma get my mind right. Living life like I ain't got no worries. Your vibe ain't gon' kill mine. Big dog status, if I need it, I got it. I ain't worried about none of your lies tonight. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing. Tell these motherfuckers I ain't worried about nothing now. Oh man, hit me with that dope shit. Remember back when I had to try the blue neon with the bad muffler on it, homie. Cutting corners on it. Never self-conscious cause they love it. Whole lot of tension, never felt it. Came from the belly. Living like I got a second chance at this shit. Your demands don't move a brother hand like that. You ain't got it like this, but that's never my biz. Never focus on the bullshit, baby. So rest in peace to the dogs that ain't make it. Cold world got us all feeling naked, but we all gon' make it. But the bigger picture is how you really handle your biz. How you stand tall on your shit. Mama told me do it like this. Hey bitch, I'm back. Kill your swag, kill that bag. I'm on my bullshit. Lord have mercy on my soul. They on that bullshit. Told them once, no talking twice. We warned you about that bullshit. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing. Tell these motherfuckers I ain't worried about nothing. Some days I'm blue, some days I'm better. One thing, I'ma get my mind right. Living life like I ain't got no worries. Your vibe ain't gon' kill mine. Big dog status, if I need it, I got it. I ain't worried about none of your lies tonight. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing. Tell these motherfuckers I ain't worried about nothing, no. I like that, Dad. Remember back when I used to party at the bottom of the house on East Glen, showing where the freaks at. Black boy living carefree for the weekend. Cops circle blocks, heard they scrapping on Joseph. Another day, another dollar, we just put it all behind us. Nowadays it's fuck you and your drama. Some days I'm blue, some days I'm better. One thing, I'ma get my mind right. Living life like I ain't got no worries. Your vibe ain't gon' kill mine. Big dog status, if I need it, I got it. I ain't worried about none of your lies tonight. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing. Tell these motherfuckers I ain't worried about nothing, no.
What's up, y'all? It's Miss Caprice. Come join us for Next Now Weekend Edition. We'll be hitting you with segments like Giving You the Business and Woo Child every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100 on IBNX Radio Network, our community, our station.
And we're back.
Oh, my
Jesus.
Thank
All right.
you for the mute mic.
Listen, first thing, that was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
All songs was lit.
Yeah, absolutely. I like his vibe. I'm definitely going to tap into his music.
You on Apple
You
Music,
on all platforms?
I'm on everything.
Man, what's
Apple,
up?
Spotify.
Russ Hall.
Russ Hall.
I'm finna go run your plays up tonight.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Go to sleep.
Let me
with
ask
it.
you this: Do you ever take multiple phones and just play them on stream and just let it run?
When I first drop a project, I do.
I do.
I'm from the iPad,
Yes.
cell phone, my phone.
Do you leave it playing overnight?
I used to.
Yeah, my partner put me on that
Yeah.
when he put his music on DistroKid and everything. I'm sorry, not his music, but his comedy album.
Okay.
On DistroKid, and he said he takes his phone, his son's phone, both of his daughter's phone. And I
That's
think
what
his
I do
wife
with
have
my
another
podcast.
phone, so he has 5 phones.
Hey, but it's a key
and,
to that.
and
it's a
he
key
have
to
them
that,
all
dude.
stream, and he's streaming. He'll do it at midnight and just let it run while they sleep overnight.
But look, it's a key to that, dude. If you put another song or something in between that, it'll make it. It'll count a little bit more because they have a way where they can count if it's just playing on repeat or if it's like if you started in the middle of the song or if you change in the middle of the song. They got like algorithms to check that. So if you put a song in the playlist with it, it'll count a little more.
See, that you're teaching me something. Let me tell you something. What we saying right here is what you get on Clubhouse.
Facts.
When you find the right room.
Type of stuff
When you
that
find the
people
right
talk
room.
about, yeah.
But it's all in proper alignment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's it. It's just like
If nothing else, just get on
What-
Clubhouse and tap into our room.
whatever
don't
like
need to
like
know about nobody
Instagram
else's
or
room.
Facebook, whatever come up on your feed is going to be the people you said I want to follow.
Yep.
So if you want more, like, listen, one of the things that best happened to me, my Facebook got hacked. I had to start over. I said, I'm not starting over with family. I'm starting over with a certain select people that I communicate with, either by phone or they always liking or engaging. Everybody else, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then everything else is pertaining to independent in what I'm doing, from directors to writers to producers to comedians to artists. And then when I do my link drops and things like that, people really, and I was able to build up my YouTube just by doing link drops.
Nice.
Everybody dropped the link, and I would sincerely go and follow them. So I'm following a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? And then you get to see how creative people are or whatever. They follow you. I get engaging on it and understanding how to build that long thread. Now, another thing that helped me too, I do a roast post. That roast post, if you ever follow my Facebook, when I do a roast post, I put my picture out there and I be like, and go. And you get to roast me, but you got to post your picture. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And
The roast back.
Man, we roast for about 3 days. That was the longest. That thread was long because then somebody will comment and then he'll jump in your comments and you'll have sub comment and they just going in. Like now I go on your page and you going back and forth. I go find a picture when you was a baby and you had the buck teeth. I'm going in on that. Yeah. And it's entertaining. And a lot of people hit me, it's like, bro, that shit, I ain't had that much fun because it took us to some school-like shit. You got people who are comedians, people who not, artists, everybody was tapping in. And it was just fun. And I was able to build up a good fan base. And I was like, damn, you got to do that type. You got to sit down and strategically do shit that's catching people's attention.
Okay, so 2 things. One, since Duke would like to sponsor Clubhouse, we want to say if you are on Clubhouse, please tap into our room every Monday through Friday, starting at 1 p.m.
Yes,
until
please do.
we decide to finish.
We used to say 1 to 2.
We don't need to say that.
But
We
man,
don't need to know.
boy,
we don't need to say
we be
that.
rocking.
Strike that from the record.
We be rocking.
Start at 1.
We be rocking.
Until it's kind of like the house party, show up from 9 until.
But I also
start at
learned
1.
about the algorithms of Facebook and Instagram. Just by having, shout out to Danica. Was it Danica?
Her name was Destiny.
Destiny.
But
Yes.
Sorry.
No, but we
Sorry.
but we got a
Danica
Danica
is my
that
cousin.
Danica's our cousin. She's been in the room too, so she's a travel agent, correct?
She is.
Right. So sorry about that, but like Destiny really gave us some good jewels, man.
Second thing that I wanted to say, we had our engineer ask a question, and he was asking, I believe, how you feel about the breakdown between being labeled a rapper, an MC, or a lyricist. What do you feel the differences are? And one, what do you consider yourself as, if not all?
So that's fun. I'm glad you said if not all. It all depends. I think let's like the grand scheme of things under that one umbrella, we're all rappers. I think hip hop, rap. Depending on what type of music you make, kind of like, it determines where you're gonna fall. I think I'm a lyricist, just because I like to talk. I like to elaborate. I'm not really quick with it with the music that we hear today. I think those are rappers. I could be wrong. That's just how I feel.
No, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, lyricists. Yeah. I think we got stories to tell. We're gonna talk about a little bit. It's emotional, but they got a subgenre now called emo rap. But it's I think it's a little bit different emotional rap when you hear J. Cole or Kendrick talk. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's all about your approach with your craft. And I think I'm a lyricist. But I think we're all rappers.
Okay. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. I like them all. I appreciate it because I feel like a lyricist sometimes, like for instance, we talking about lyrics, punchlines, all that, metaphors, similes. That's like the URL battle rap.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that shit is all because battle rap is all about who can insult who the best.
The best. I still watch it.
How can I step on your toes emotionally in your face with all of the people around me and clown you, right? It's almost like roasting. You know what I'm saying? That's lyrical. That's that's tough to do. But a lot of them can't cross over and put a song on the radio or make a whole EP, LP, mixtape and have you rocking and bobbing on beat. A lot of them can't do that, but they playing with lyrics. But then you got somebody that's just a pure rapper. He gonna look at trends. He gonna speak about fashion. He gonna talk about what the hot thing is to make everybody who's listening. Oh, he said drug. What drug he said? He said moon rock. You know what I'm saying? He said Scripps.
Let me go find me a moon rock.
He said Adderall. You know what I'm saying? Then he gonna speak. If it's a female, she gonna say something pertaining to whatever that hot chick out here in the club kicking it, finessing guys. Like she gonna say something pertaining to that, right? And then you got people who are just like that across the board person. That's an MC. You know, like you look at a Days Loaf. I think she's an MC.
But I
like Days Loaf. But Days Loaf don't get enough shine. Why? Because she don't show enough skin.
Yeah. But I think
You know
the
what I'm
MC though, like I think people be kind of confused.
In comparison,
MC,
she does get shine, but in
because the
comparison.
MC was really like the master of ceremony. So it was like basically the person that went to the shows. It might not necessarily been an artist himself, but he was the person that really got the parties jumping. You know what I'm saying? He was
Right.
the controller of the parties.
Right.
So I feel like that's more the MCs are more so the people that make party music nowadays. Like if you want to go with the traditional definition,
No, and how you breaking it down, that's really how it was. You know what I'm saying? But even an MC as a comedian, like there's some guys who are just personalities.
Yeah, they just command the room.
They could just get in there and rock the room, but they not comedians.
Yeah, in fact.
They just know how to be humorous enough to keep you entertained.
Engaging.
You know what I'm saying? But then you talking about somebody lyrical that could really dig deep. Then you talk somebody who's captivating. That's what made Pac so lovable. Like that's why people love. Bro, he dissed the whole place he was from, and they were still like, damn, I still like Pac. Like New Yorkers, like I still like Pac. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate he doing that to Fugees, and think about that amount of confidence, and to make a song where you could be like hit 'em up, and then be like, all eyes on me, but then I can make a song about my mother. That type of range, Thug Mansion, and so many other songs. These guys don't care about talking about their mom and really, like, I feel like what made Pac great is the fact that he was able to be vulnerable and talk about the subject matter he talked about. And these guys are not vulnerable. They just want to talk about hot shit and have you bumping your head and bobbing your head with your hands in the air. And that's cool, but, I just feel like that timeless music, that's that MC lyrical rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to throw that in there, but I want to get to my lit conversation. The reason I keep people over is because I want more feelings into what I gotta say, and this has nothing to do with music, just to let y'all know. Sorry, y'all. So the question or the lit conversation of today is, as we all know, Texas has gone through its snowstorm. You know what I'm saying? They had, houses, they had celebrities losing homes, people, just snow everywhere, water everywhere, just so much damage just all through Texas. The shade side of me want to say, see, y'all was talking about Atlanta, but I'm not gonna go there. But the real main question is, as Ted Cruz, zipped off to Cabo, and then they had Colorado City, Texas mayor state that, it's not our responsibility to take care of you in this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, only the strong survive. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be looking for a handout. You should be preparing yourself to rebuild and refix it yourself and not relying on the state to fix it for you. The main question is he wrong in that thought? Like, is that just like you bad? State fix it because you didn't prepare them for it, or is he right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Weather is weather. You need to have the stuff in place.
Can I add a little context to that?
You sure can.
The reason why the power went out in Texas, and that's mainly why a lot of it was so bad, because they was trying to control it. So those power outages were controlled power outages. And a lot of those companies are getting reimbursed from the government to fix whatever was quote unquote wrong with the power outages. So there you go, bro. with that little bit of context. So they getting money to the governments.
Okay.
But I guess your question is
the
companies.
Yeah.
Because Jim Jones not Jim Jones, but the owner of the Cowboys.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. Yeah, he just went viral on a news story because his company and the CEO just said this is like the best thing that could have happened to our profits.
Okay. So with all that added in there, is the government wrong, or is the mayor wrong specifically for saying, y'all gonna have to have stuff in place to fix it yourself because Texas ain't responsible for it?
Yeah, I think he's wrong for that. Just being like a mayor or any like government official, the people are always first, and you got to put resources in place for times like this, like the Katrina thing with the whole levees breaking. I think that was something they couldn't prevent. It just happened. You know what I mean? But this is here. Like they're talking about.
They could have prevented it.
They could have.
He came from Katrina.
Yeah, they could have prevented it. But they salvaged the downtown area and they actually breached the levees.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who were there and actually in the downtown, the lower Ninth area. I was actually living there off of Miro and Choctaw Street.
Okay.
And they breached the levees. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a cup. If it's filling here and I create a breach here, then I get to save this and allow it to leak into that low income area. Yeah. You force them out. You want that land because it's off the Mississippi River, because you want to make Louisiana or New Orleans a small Vegas. You already have legal gambling. You got 24-hour liquor. You already have casinos there. The lower Ninth Ward is prime location. It's almost golden turf because it's cut through the Mississippi River. So the boats could come through there. They can have all of that and they could build. So that the whole thing was to wash them out. And the years ago, I think with Betsy, the levees got messed up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they just kind of patchwork. It's almost like
putting
a Band-Aid on a severed arm type of situation. So they never fixed it because they knew it was going to happen again. So if I never really fix it and I just allow a force of nature to happen again, which the downtown, like a Peachtree, was going to get flooded. That's what Canal Street is. Mm-hmm. All of the Garden District and the places where all the money sit, that was going to get tore up. The lower Ninth Ward was going to be straight.
But to add to that, wouldn't you say that's how America is built?
America is built that way because they called us refugees. Like how you call your own people from your own soil refugees.
Yeah. But it just depends. It also goes back to like who gets that money, because like that same thing, like this happened in Texas back in 2011. And when it happened in 2011, the government watchdog groups told the companies, hey, you can do this, you can insulate this, but it's going to cost you so much money to make y'all power grid a little bit stronger to be able to weather these type of storms, right? They was like, no, these is a once in a century storm, so we're not going to see it again for another 100 years.
But these people know this. That's the same thing they said about the pumping system in New Orleans.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the same
The
thing,
Netherlands have one of the best pumping systems. All they got to do is spend, I think, maybe like close to $2 billion.
And they'll save so much money.
Now you say, well, $2 billion is a lot of money. You're talking about a tourist place. Mm-hmm. People don't know nothing about Louisiana outside of New Orleans.
Yep.
And LSU. That's it. Think about how much money come off the Gulf Coast just fishery. Now, we ain't talking tourists coming in New Orleans and all them little off cities when people take tours and all that and swamp tours. They got the money. They got the money.
So I'm assuming Texas probably had the money.
Texas got the money because they got a lot of oil.
They got
the money.
Louisiana.
They got coastline and they, you know what I'm saying? They got it. They got
the port with Mexico. Bro.
We have to force low income people out to get
gentrification.
To get turf that they want to do and build on. Everything is being regentrified. You see what I'm saying?
But get that turf at the cheapest price.
That's what it is.
Bro. And if it's damaged.
So if all of our grandparents got a little corner, got like a quarter of an acre, and the lower Ninth Ward sitting on about.
But this one thing about
7,000 people, and everybody got a quarter of an acre that they own, that they've gotten since my grandparents probably owned that little style since the 70s, and they not insurance people hit you with something like, well, your house wasn't damaged through hurricane, it was damaged through winds.
Yeah.
But the winds came with the hurricane, but you didn't have wind insurance.
Or water. That's how flood insurance works too. Yeah. Because if you get flood damage from the hurricane. Like, if you don't have flood insurance, they not going to pay you for the water damage.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, especially during Katrina, a lot of people didn't get, because my grandma, her house is in the Ninth Ward. It's in the upper 9, but it's in the Ninth Ward. And she, like, they ain't really pay her for, her house insurance had to do it.
It's a lot of foolishness. Yeah. And, it's just one of those things where it's not just isolated to New Orleans. They treating Texas that way,
they treated Puerto Rico like that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just one of those things, man. And that's why I say all the time, like, we just got to make sure that we have what we need to have to better secure ourselves.
And read your insurance.
So y'all think you wrong?
I believe so. I think that you take care of people, but I also think that politicians don't have a lot of politicians don't have a moral code.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? And
that moral code don't keep them in office though.
Exactly. You know, you got to make sure that you grease the palms of those that got you in that position.
Yeah. Right.
That's why the war not guy, you can keep talking about you're a reverend. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
I know you're using it as a selling point. I get it.
Yeah.
But how long is that going to last? How long is you being a reverend and you representing God and then you representing the political party and the agenda? Because the only way they're letting you in if you agree to our agenda and come into a proper alignment with us and what we're trying to do. And we'll allow you to get a little bit of yours off. You know what I'm saying? But you got to pretty much agree to what it is that we adhere. You know what I'm saying? Adhere to what we do here. So I don't know. Yeah.
We're gonna go to another song break. We Russ Hall y'all in the beginning, but now we're gonna be a little extra. We're gonna play Money Man Stroke, our engineer for the night. He got a song up in here.
Out.
Finally.
Shout out to the L.I.T.T Network. I
share with
appreciate
y'all,
it.
you know what I'm saying? And just in case y'all wanted to know what it's called that player shit. So that player gonna play his shit.
Y'all made her curse.
We
lit!
Shit.
Next 100 runs the new first.
Good wig, turn my shit off. Nigga, pretty please. No doubt. Oh yeah. I'm just a player in the game. The fuck I'm supposed to do with fame. The fuck I'm supposed to do with fame. I just want the money, man. I just see love, cash talk, bullshit walk. You don't own shit. How your boss? Remember being near homies full of doubt. Now I stack amounts up, I can't even count. Not dumb, not slow, this shit just a lot. Thought I was cursed, but I'm seeming like a blessing now. Rolling herbs up, cause I be stressing now. Taking over by anxiety, why they wanna try G? I'm ready to die for mine, more ready to kill for these. You ain't missed too many meals, you really ain't feeling me. That's why when I get up in them hills, it's gon' be bittersweet. Too many good memories with people you won't see again. See you real cool fool, but I don't need a friend. I gotta go, bro. I gotta go meet the ends. Napping no fro. I'm the shit, look it up. Throwing low blow. Ain't no rules in the cup. I'm just a player in the game. I'm just a player, just a player. The fuck I'm supposed to do with fame. The fuck I'm supposed to do with fame. I just want the money, man. I'm just a player in the game. I'm just a player, just a player. The fuck I'm supposed to do with fame. The fuck I'm supposed to do with fame. I just want the money, man. I just. I think I want some pressure. Give me that pressure, baby. You're giving me what I like all the time. And I don't worry, my skin is glowing. I'm feeling high on you. I don't know if maybe I should, but now I'm thinking maybe I'm good. I want to get to know you. My body's waiting for you. Give me that pressure, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Give us that pressure, baby, pressure, don't stop, you know I love that pressure, don't stop. Give us that pressure, baby, pressure, baby.
Yeah, alright. I feel like rocking with you, like Michael them. Knocking the boots in your freak me boots, can I get in? I'm just trying to make the night stay young, can I pretend? It was fake for your hips to shake, it's not a sin. DJ getting grown and sexy with the spins. Only make it right to dance like more than friends. If only for the night, that's fine, can we begin? The pressure gon' be heavy whenever we get it in.
Maybe I should, but now I'm thinking maybe I
Powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
Check it out.
Next 100.
Yo, check this out. Shout out to Stroke, Money Man Stroke. That was a hot one. I like that.
Yeah.
And then the last one was Pressure by Allegra. So
Okay.
that was a back-to-back.
All right.
A little double hitter for y'all.
I got a question. How old are you now?
36.
You're 36. The 19, barely 20-year-old version of you, what would you tell him? What would you tell him to look forward to? How would you direct him? What's the best advice you could give him?
Stay patient. Pay attention to details. And move at your own pace. That's what, you can't really get wrapped up in what everybody else got going on, because what's for you is going to be for you, no matter how you approach your mission. Just take your time. Take your time.
Patience is key.
Patience
Once I
is key.
learned it, listen, and I know some people may push you at a different, speed. Be like, man, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned to breathe. Okay, breathe, and be patient with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let nothing. Sometimes you may be moving in a place that somebody could take you as being stagnant, but if you know you're moving on purpose, you're moving with purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I've learned to breathe. Allow myself to be open to listen to what people are saying.
Definitely.
Because sometimes you can dial it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I've one thing I've learned is the difference between being busy and being productive.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So we're going to do two things. One, since we moving towards the end of the show, we're going to let everybody know, one again, who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Russ Hall, your social media platform, if you got a website, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let the people know what it's all about and where
Where
we can
can
find
you reach us, bro? Where
Good
can
people.
we reach you at, bro?
Got the website going is www.russhallmusic.com. Instagram, you can find me at I am Russ Hall. Twitter, Russ Hall _ Facebook, Russ Hall. Clubhouse, Russ Hall.
So you gonna get more active on Clubhouse with us,
I'm
bro?
gonna get active, man.
All right,
I roll with y'all. I like y'all a lot.
All right, bet.
This was really good, man.
We appreciate you coming in
Yeah,
too.
appreciate it.
How many independent interviews do you do? You do many of them?
Not many, but whenever I can,
Okay.
I'll roll, man.
Good
Like,
stuff.
This is I come back.
And I'm gonna say this to you and all the artists. Go ahead.
Everything is Russ Hall?
Everything is Russ Hall.
I'm saying this to
Russ
you
Hall.
and all the artists, man. We thank everybody for coming out, including you.
No doubt.
And just taking us serious because we
Yeah.
take it serious. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying? I remember when we first started, we was just like, yo, we gonna play music. And I was just like, you know what, man, I don't really want to just play music. Like, those people ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to pay them to come watch me do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But people that I deal with, like yourself, I'd be like, yo, just try me show, we vibe. You're like, bro, you funny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably equally as funny as somebody you probably watched a special of.
Yeah.
But you'll be like, I'm gonna come check you out. And I'll be like, shit, you got to showcase well, you got to show well. I'm gonna come check you out. That's a real relationship.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times we pander to stars or celebrities.
Yep.
I think, I don't know who it was I saw speak on it, but it was like, you'll get under somebody's comments and talk to them like they you. I mean, like I'm talking to you. And they'll never respond to you, but won't support a person who will respond to you.
Speaking of support, I think this is a good segue to let you know, all fans that are listening, Duke has a show this Friday, February 26th.
Sure do.
Would you like to let them know where it is, sir?
It'll be at Grande Famu, and that's French for Big Smoke.
Plug.
And that's a cigar lounge off of Riverdale Road in Riverdale on the south side. And that's Grande Famu. Yeah. Grande Famu cigar lounge. So shout out to them. Shout out to my man Derek Nicholson. He was on the show a couple weeks ago. He set that up, and I previously did some performance over there. Pretty cool people, good people.
Need details, man. What time?
You can absolutely find the details on dukedesdoom.com.
Yes, what she said. Yes, and I just got my website up and running. So at www.dukedesdoom.com, you can find a lot of information out about what I got going on.
It's lit.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's definitely lit.
So make sure y'all check out russhallmusic.com to keep up with what he's got going on. If he got any shows, y'all hit him up, support. give a donation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people in the hustle, we need a donation. You know what I'm saying? So send a donation his way if you feeling his music. Kind of like you put that 10% on the church when you know the pastor ain't good. You know what I'm saying? And then you be mad because he done bought a Lexus. Put a donation.
You know what?
on
I'm glad
his
you said that,
music
Toni.
Books. Wait, I'm not finished. Wait. Hold it. Write it down. Second, if y'all want to follow and come to Duke Show, make sure that y'all go to Duke Des Zoom. www. There's 3 W's. DukeDesZoom.com. But y'all really don't need the www because you just old if you just really need to put that there. Just put DukeDesZoom.com.
You know, old people, they gonna put everything. Now you say that, what, that, okay, hold on, hold what you got now. Slow it down. Slow it down, okay, you got W, and they gonna spell W with a D. W.
Double D.
That's a D, right?
Now you're getting real country, like real, almost like hip,
that's a D, right? That's a W. You said W. When I said slow, it clearly sounds like it got a D on it. W.
And if y'all want to follow me, my website is ToniDominique.net. We got 3 great websites, 3 great people. Definitely follow, support.
Run it up.
Yeah, definitely.
So now we're going to go into our last segment. It's going to be Duke's Thoughts, where we're going to listen to what he talk about and put our little 2 cents in if we need be. Go ahead and run it.
Let's see here, what I got. Well, first thing I can say, we on Clubhouse every Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. We're no longer capping it because we be rocking. We have some good people coming in there. And we had our engineer, co-engineer in there. Shout out to A Studios. You know, he was like a kind of first timer, but you appreciate it too, right? You like what we was able to do in there? Good stuff. We've had our other co-engineer in here, Money Man. You know, you enjoy it too, right? Correct?
For sure.
Yeah. And then you get to learn you get to learn the personality sides of people that you probably didn't get a chance to see. I don't have a problem talking, sharing my story, listen to other people's story. We have a young lady that's in there. She's doing some pretty cool things. And
we have a lot of people in there doing some cool things.
Well, I was about to get directly to the person.
I don't want nobody to feel offended, but I ain't going back to their room.
Can I?
Go ahead.
I was just about to say.
The way you parted your lips,
you know
it didn't sound like.
Listen, first thing, you can't regurgitate to me what I did to you earlier in the show.
Queen
you got to be creative.
Queen Betty in the building.
You got to create your own.
Your time running out, so you focused on me. On if you in my business.
Well, first thing you need to shut up, okay? I'm tired of this. You painting my man cave soft pink. I told you I'm cool with magenta. Magenta and pink ain't the same.
I told you I was coming for
it. It ain't the effing same, okay?
We in it.
Listen, I'm complex. I like Kansas. I like about to say Kansas. I like Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I like Popeye's biscuits. Okay, just something about it.
So you go to both of them, bro?
Yes. I don't know if you ever did that.
You gonna waste the gas?
Let me tell you something, bro. You ever did that?
Well, not.
Listen, he
certain spots, but
that's what I'm saying. Come on, man.
We used to go to Zaxby's and get like a salad, and then go to Chili's to get their shrimp.
Tell me it wasn't good.
And make a whole shrimp salad.
Tell me it wasn't good.
Extra, bro.
No. Tell me it wasn't good though.
It was good.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
It's good. I'm just saying that's extra. Like,
was it what?
Was it cheaper?
No. You get the.
But Zaxby's doesn't have a shrimp.
Zaxby's
doesn't have a shrimp.
You're not getting the combo, so you buy it a la
Chili's
carte,
is up the street from Zaxby's, right? They're right on 78, so it's right up the street. So we'll go to the Zaxby's and just get the regular salad, however you want it, Cobb or whatever, but without the meat. Or if you want the meat, you can. And you get your dressing. Then we go right over to Chili's. But the first thing is you got to call Chili's and let it order.
But listen,
so they're going to be grilling it up. By the time you get your Zaxby's, slide right over there, get the shrimp.
For Valentine's Day,
warm, it's ready.
For Valentine's Day, we went to the seafood place, got all the seafood, went to KFC, got the mac and cheese and the biscuits and stuff. Like we blended it together.
Yeah, it was good too. You know what I'm saying?
Went to the hood and
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I feel it.
Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta do that. Listen, we had a crackhead / alcoholic / wino / heroin addict. Like I'm talking about. He had all the pre-used napkins. Veins. Listen, bro, he had all the pre-used napkins. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about had finger smudges on them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But he folded them back real nice.
Like all the napkins looked like the inside of a mask.
He folded them back?
It all had that pre-stain, like he letting you know this is sturdy. You know what I'm saying? And it was crunchy. The paper was crunchy. Like it balled up like
it got
But you know what I'm saying? He
had that sound too.
Wiped it out.
It had that sound too. So I knew them napkins was good. It was worth something. You know You know, so
You don't know who came through them.
Shout out to that guy.
Napkins.
Shout out to that guy. I appreciate him. That was over there for what was that? What's the seafood spot we went to?
The
Southern
Bistro.
South New Orleans seafood off of Wesley Chapel, not Wesley Chapel. Flat shows.
South New Orleans. They got New Orleans seafood.
Yeah,
they got a couple. They got a couple.
Yo, they got the turkey necks.
Is it really like?
Yeah,
it's like the gas station New Orleans.
Yes.
I lived in New Orleans for a year, so you know the gas station food out there better than restaurant food.
They got a couple.
Yes. Listen to me. They got the turkey necks.
I'm gonna need them recommendations, bro.
They got the turkey necks, cuz.
They got po' boys and stuff in there too.
No, they're not all the way. It's just the they just got the seafood. They just got the turkey necks, the crab legs. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. But
Cajun butter and all that.
Bro, listen, bro. I'm a fan of them turkey necks. Do you like New Orleans food?
I don't really eat seafood.
You don't eat seafood, bro?
Salmon is my range.
It's probably because you never went to New Orleans and ate theirs.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I see.
Just growing up, you're not a big thing of shrimp.
Don't like it, or
it's different out here.
So if you had pasta, you get chicken pasta, chicken Alfredo. So the shrimp, it just don't sit well with your palate.
I just don't really eat shrimp because I feel like it's.
He said salmon. That's all y'all got.
It's about okay. So I'm just trying to break. Listen, Tony, I want to know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Is it that the doctor say you can't have it? Your body say you can't have it? Psychologically, he's saying I can't have it.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm finished. Let me ask him. Shit.
Listen,
I'm asking him.
in the man cave. He done let me in.
I offered y'all over to come play Madden. We got Madden on this TV, and we got 2K on the other one, and the other back TV got the ESPN playing on low. And she gonna come in there. No, she gonna come in there and try to clean up. Don't clean up nothing. Leave everything alone. Leave it alone.
I'm gonna put some
Listen, look. Now she don't know that I like to keep my little roach clips.
Okay.
Because when they get rough, I make resin blunts. She done dumped the roach clips thinking she helped me out and she hurting me.
Let's clean
don't clean nothing. Leave it dirty.
I leave them things about a clip about that big, and she done threw all of mine. I said, come on, man.
All he had to do was when I was in my woman cave.
Man, just get out. Get out of here.
Leave me alone. Don't come for
me.
Hey,
you sound like one of them little white kids.
Get out, mom, get out. As soon as she come down the steps. Hey, Russ, bro, come on, Russ, roll.
Play in the game, mom. Get out.
But she make it hard because everybody, she like, bro, she's bringing the cookies, bro. Bro, she got edibles, bro.
Be nice, bro.
Her homegirl made edibles, bro. Chill. If you're like, bro, I hate her. I hate it here. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
hey,
bro.
y'all. I got snacks.
I'm coming by your house next time, bro. I'm bringing the 5 by you, bro. I'm bringing the 5 by you.
Nah, they gonna be like, we coming back because she coming.
Bring the controller too, bro.
For real, man. Like for real.
Only got one to
women
play.
are super dope, but sometimes they aggy, man. Like sometimes you be like, bruh, I don't want to wear fucking this shirt. I don't want that. She be like, yo, wear this shirt because we look cute. I don't want us to look cute.
As y'all see, he matching me. He wanted to wear burgundy like me.
I see that.
As y'all see, he wanted to twin with me today. As y'all see.
Bro, I wore this.
As y'all see.
I wore this. I don't know what she was doing. She was like, yo, that's why she be wanting to video chat me. She hit me. She video chat me.
Bro, y'all having the matching J's moment, bro.
Bro, she tried to video chat me.
It's cool.
She tried to video chat me just so she could peep out my wear.
I video chat you all day. Okay?
So you and your lady, like, do y'all live together?
Yeah.
So when she's getting dressed, you get dressed, like, subconsciously. Do y'all wear the same color scheme sometimes?
Yeah.
You know why? I'm going to tell you something. Wait, before you say that, I'm going to tell you why I think, right? Y'all having unprotected sex. Y'all spirits has aligned. You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta answer this for confirmation.
Hey, when you start having unprotected sex with a woman
start having it's the soul ties, and y'all. I'm telling you, and I've noticed it because every woman that I started to get to that place with, we start dressing like unconsciously. We start wearing the same color code and color patterns unconsciously. We ain't even talking about it.
It's the vibe.
I'm telling you, it's that. Listen, but once you put this, I'm telling you, real shit. And once you start taking the condom off, nigga, you can't. Your sex game ain't even the best no more. You be like, this goddamn raw food is too good, huh? I mean, as long as you got a condom on, you like, well, I can last. But as soon as you put a condom, you like, this is too much.
Too much.
Why she gonna ride me
too
like
much dip on your chip, bro?
Nigga, what? I can't handle it. You done broke my tortilla. You done cracked my tortilla shell.
And y'all know what that means. If y'all want to see us again and get this good energy, make sure y'all tune in next Monday from 9 p.m. to 11 on IBNX Radio with the Lit Network on Atlanta's Next 100. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Russ, for coming and rocking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Acting a fool and getting lit with us, because that's what we do here. And remember, everybody who is paying attention, to always, today, tomorrow, and always stay living in today's time, because
we lit.
We lit.
Take us on out of here.
Yeah.
He said, why you gotta slap the thing?
It's lit. It's lit. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. And like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T. L.I.T.T. And like it ain't lit. Yeah, it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. And like it ain't lit. L.I.T.T. L.I.T.T. And like it ain't lit. Yeah, we 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 lit. It's lit. Cut the radio up. Grab the phone when the live on. This the latest station in the nation. Get your mind blown. Monday from 9/11, causing hectic 9/11. You ain't heard about from word of mouth. Come here, let me tell you. Got Toni on the mic, good celebrity at ATL, and we got Duke plus my dog Omar as well. It's a lituation every time you cut the station on. It's the Lit Network here, but we taking off.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. ATL's Next 100.